Go.
What's going on, everybody? This is the Functional Gentleman. We're your hosts, Roy Gravis, Bucky Pender. Yes, I know I'm a little bit under the weather. My bronchitis is
Don't hurt
kicked back
yourself.
up. I'm trying not to hurt myself. I got my inhaler over here. We're good.
Yeah.
There'll be no cigar smoking tonight, unfortunately, because I'm going to give this some time and stuff. I think I rushed it last week because Mike Wright was coming in the studio, and then some of my lovely coworkers don't know how to keep their sick ass at home. So, yeah, good times, good stuff.
Shit.
How's your week?
Super duper so excited. I've been doing inventory at the Beaumont location for Longhorn.
I got you.
I'm just going to say this. There are a crap ton of bottles
A lot of SKUs.
in that building.
A lot of SKUs.
So many bottles.
A lot of SKUs, a lot of bottles, yes, 100%.
Yesterday I did tequila.
Ooh.
And it was so everything I've been doing is font size 9, which isn't very big.
Right.
11 pages of tequila, 14 pages of wine.
Wow.
Wow.
You hadn't gotten to the whiskey yet.
And I'm saving it for last. There's so many whiskey.
The beer
SKUs.
one, I feel you should have knocked out pretty quick.
I hadn't done that one yet. I started with gin because it's like this big of a section.
Yeah, nobody likes gin.
Right. So gin was easy, knocked it out. Then I moved to mixers, which was more of a pain in the ass than I thought it was going to be.
I got you.
Tequila. We did brandy and cognac the same day we did gin. That was pretty easy.
Yeah, it's a pretty small set, too. You can get away with that one.
Yeah. So,
Scotch is going to be a really big. He's tasted every bottle of
Yes.
gin. I don't know if he has or not. I'm going to go on a limb and say he has not. By the way, I need to post a picture later. I know for a fact Scott can deep throat a Glen. I have photographic evidence of that, and it will be posted later. I was scrolling through my photos, and yes, I found it.
Oh, Scotty.
I will post it later. Scotty can deep throat a Glen.
Oh,
I've seen it.
Scotty. This is going to be fun.
Scotty went from Scotty doesn't know to Scotty knows now. Like he went all in on the Scotty knows.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I was like, ooh, I need to post this at some point.
Yes, absolutely. Put just a big old FG family stamp on it.
Bro, it looked like he was trying to stuff his cheeks and hibernate for the winter.
Yes.
Like I'm just saying.
So jealous.
So jealous. Super jelly. What's going on today, Scott?
How you doing, buddy? How's Indiana?
Is it cold up there? I'm curious.
I'm sure it is, huh?
I don't know.
Scotty's got a
It snowed here, so
45-pound box on the way to him.
Jesus.
It's so heavy.
45-pound box?
Yes.
How much does it cost to ship one of those?
Like $38.
Oh, so for my job, I had to order a series of books.
Uh-huh.
There's 15 books. You know how much it costs to ship them little bastards?
How much?
$65. Yeah.
What's
Well,
happening?
we got a Hemingway sighting.
Cold,
rainy,
Hemingway.
bullshit weather. Yes,
Yeah.
we went through that earlier, right before we had a heat wave where it got up to 75 the last 2 days.
I walked out my front door yesterday and I was like, I should have wore shorts. And then, of course, today it cools off and it's
Yes.
been rainy and we're back in hoodies and sweatshirts and pants.
Yes, I went to work.
This
and
weather is ridiculous.
so stupid.
How do we go from snow to shorts
To rain.
to rain?
Back to jeans and sweatshirts.
Coldish? Yeah, I mean,
coldish.
chilly, I guess.
Yeah.
It's probably all the gin, probably.
Yeah, probably. It's
All
probably
the
all the
gin.
gin. All the
Gin. So, Scotty, I did have a gin cocktail at Whiskey Fest before.
You told me about that.
Yeah, but I don't think Scotty was in there last night or last
I
Friday.
don't think he was neither.
Before the doors opened, I was kind of walking around greeting everybody, all the vendors and stuff, and one of the guys let me try a gin cocktail.
Shrink.
It was very good, actually. I was
job.
really surprised.
Now all we got to do is find you a good American single malt and a good Scotch.
You know, so I was scrolling Instagram and Balcones was doing a cocktail with their Texas One.
I'm trying to talk the wife to go to Waco for our
Dude, that'd be so
anniversary
much
this
fun.
year
Nope.
just to go to Balcones. But I don't think it's going to happen because Madison's
That'd be a
dance
ton of fun.
Madison's dance recital is like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Southeast Texas, all 4 seasons in one day. Yes, that is 100%. Yes,
We've been through.
It's exactly what it is. 13th Colony has a killer barrel age. Okay. Did not know they had a barrel aged gin, but okay.
So we carry their gin and I think their vodka as
13th
well.
Colony?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the barrel aged gin.
Not a big vodka guy.
I had a guy buy Texas Tail vodka, the big Texas Tail vodka today.
That's a good buy.
And I was like,
That
have you
price
tried?
point,
And I
that's
asked
a good,
him.
That's a good price point, too.
And he was like, I try to support a lot of the Texas stuff we have going on. And I was like, it's freaking awesome. So we got to talking
Yes.
about Texas Tail.
So good.
And he was like, I was just there last weekend.
Oh, he
This
should've-
Yeah.
He should have called and said something.
I was like, dude, we love going there.
coulda
I was
hooked
like,
him up.
We have so much fun. He was like, yeah. Oh, hi, my assumed friend.
Why is he assuming? I jumped in very briefly to y'all's live last night.
No,
and I saw there was no Jake, so I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know if I
no.
can deal with this.
Thanks, bud.
I like Jake.
Still, I keep hearing that.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I've
too.
had
Still
people
Austin
ask
gin
me
is legit.
for gin recommendations, and I always try to be open and honest with everybody. And I'm like, I'm not a gin fan, but based off of recommendations from other people,
Right.
I hear good things about Still Austin,
Yeah,
and
they're just
then there's a
pretty
couple others that people obviously talk about, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, I can't tell you, I don't like them. I think they taste like lemon hand soap and pine tar.
When I would hang out with my uncle was a big gin guy. We would always do Tanqueray and Club Soda,
Okay,
and it's not bad.
Tanqueray seems to be like
Tanqueray's a mass
one of
produced.
those,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
mass
just
produced. So
super popular, cheap.
Tanqueray's okay,
But still good, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, it's
it
still
must
pretty
be
good.
still pretty good.
Bombay Sapphire's a pretty good one too.
Yeah,
And like I said, it's another mass producer.
but I try
I
to
know.
recommend either A, Texas first,
Yeah.
or B, something that's a little smaller. Whether it's a whiskey, gin, vodka.
We may have
Tequila.
to. We may have to try a Texas gin episode.
Maybe we should do a Texas-based episode, and we could do like beer, gin,
Okay.
whiskey, vodka.
You know, Texas Independence Day's right around the corner.
I know. So maybe
I
we
feel
just
it. Yeah, I
we
feel
just
like
go
we do.
all Texas product.
I'll make some phone calls on the beer side.
Okay.
Maybe if
I mean,
they still like me over there. I don't know if they do or not.
HEB has a great craft
Yes,
beer
they do.
section, and
HEB
we've
is
got
a good
some
one.
craft beer stuff at Longhorn.
Yes, you
so
do.
I'm sure if
Your
you can
last profession.
finally pulled the trigger on a vessel.
Ah.
Center nice.
Very nice. Good job.
Those Robalos are really nice. They make a great bay boat.
Very nice.
I preferred the Robalo over the Nautic Star.
There you go.
So
I like it.
yeah, they're good.
But this ain't a boat show, Scotty. This is a whiskey show.
I'm sure Blythe will tune in any second with a big FU to Texas Marine.
Probably so. That's what he does. We all do that. It's fine. It's Texas Marine. Nobody cares. Are they even still in business?
Yeah.
I mean, because you don't hear anything.
Oh, I know.
No advertisement, no nothing.
I drove by.
I mean, I at least see advertisements from time to time of your previous employer.
I drove by there, and there ain't nothing in the parking lot.
I'm sure
Like as
there
far as like service boats and stuff, there ain't nothing going on. So
Must have been driving back from Houston or
No,
the
that was
beach. One of the two.
Yeah, right.
We love Texas Marine. No, the hell we don't.
Aw,
Come
thanks,
on.
bud.
We're not starting that shit now. After you've said for months, Texas Marine,
all of a sudden,
yeah, we're not going to the Lovey thing. Sorry.
golly, you good, little buddy?
Yeah, it's a stupid ass. Like
It's just
I feel
lingering?
I feel that rattle. Like when I breathe, I
Yeah.
feel that rattle like right here in my chest, and it bugs the shit out of me. So
I'm sure the weather,
yeah, the temperature roller coaster
Isn't helping
Yeah.
at all.
No, it's not.
but
But I mean, at least I hadn't missed work
it's all right.
It's
It's
the
a
main
good
thing.
thing. It's a good thing.
because I don't have any time.
How's work been for you?
A lot of hats.
A lot of hats.
A lot of hats, my
Yeah?
man. A lot of hats. A lot of responsibilities. Apparently, I'm becoming really versed in zoning now.
It's fun.
So, yeah,
It's real fun.
along with inspecting people's builds and stuff. So, which not a very carpentry based guy, but I know a little bit.
It's fine.
So, yeah, learning a lot.
Just
Lot of hats.
read the books.
Lot of hats,
Read the
yes.
books.
The ICC is your friend.
Learn the codes, and then you sound like a genius. You don't even have to be a good carpenter.
I already sound like a genius because I welcomed, God dog it. Welcome to the shit show,
Yeah.
yes.
You're now a government employee,
That's
as
it.
is Blythe.
Yes,
so-
welcome to the shit show. I learned two important things today, not to get off on too much government employee stuff. Have you ever heard of carbon nanotubed reinforced concrete?
Carbon nanotube reinforced concrete.
You know,
That's
it's
a whole lot.
It's basically a self-healing concrete. So what it does is it has these bacteria and nanotechnology in it. And when it senses a crack and there's moisture in the crack, the bacteria activates and seals the crack. Don't ask how much it is. It's expensive.
I bet.
A cubic meter, and this is just of the what they call self-healing concrete, not the nano shit.
Right.
A cubic meter of self-healing concrete is $6,000. A cubic meter.
I can't afford that.
I can't neither. It's super cool. Like, it's cool to watch them do it, but the other shit's more expensive.
Yeah, I bet. I mean,
It's
that's
like so
ridiculous.
much a kilogram, and when you break down kilograms into cubic meters, yeah, one of them was like $15,000 for a cubic meter, and the other one was 20, depending on which. If you get the really low end carbon nano reinforced concrete, or if you get the high end reinforced concrete.
I'll just stick with Quikrete.
Right. I like the foam shit. That's what I mounted my
I hate moisture.
Who Deals in Meters
Me
This
too.
America. It was off the website. I had to convert everything. And I didn't convert it down to feet. I'm sorry. Or cubic yards. Shoot.
Yes.
I'll do that Monday.
Moisture in the crack.
I will.
Swamp butt's never a good
I
thing.
hate moisture in the crack too. Yes.
And yes, Scoot, if you want to bring the boat, there's a few places we can launch around here.
Oh yeah.
That's a whole lot to carry,
There's
though.
3 here in Silsby alone.
Yeah,
you can
right.
Launch. Granted,
So-
you're gonna be going down the creek, but
That's fine.
it's fine.
Big ass Robalo center console. That's funny.
Yes, that would be funny. Bunch of guys drinking whiskey on a center
On-
console boat on Village
Yeah,
Creek. Yes.
on Village Creek.
Gosh.
Guys going by in canoes.
Yes. Sweet Jesus. Speaking of Whiskey Fest, can we take the ticker and remove it, or are we keeping the same price?
This prices will be the same.
Oh, they will?
Breaking news.
Okay, nice. Prices are going to be the same, everybody.
So-
Yay.
There's that, but we'll change it for next
Yeah.
week. I'm
well,
not
hell,
gonna-
let's just if they're going to stay the same, let's leave it up. Hell with
all
it.
year.
All year.
Just
Why
be
not?
ready. As soon as they go on
Yes.
sale, it'll be there.
Yes.
Now we may switch it up, see what happens.
Maybe.
Bilge Rats Yacht Club.
I love
Probably.
it. Can you do a sticker with it?
Wait till you get to deal Bilge Rats Yacht Club.
Yes. I think it would be funny.
Get to deal with intumescent paint. Don't know what that
That's on my to-do list, actually.
is. Is it?
Yeah, I've been researching a bunch of shit.
All right. Then.
I researched something else too that's called an aluminum box culvert. That apparently it's stronger and more durable than a concrete box culvert, and a whole lot cheaper.
Well, all right then.
So yeah, enough about city shit.
I was gonna say
Done with city shit.
This is-
It's not a city show.
this is
no.
riveting conversation.
No, because we gained 2 viewers since I started
Oh,
talking about it.
man.
I looked at the numbers.
So Jake did jump in like the last.
What was
30
up with Jake?
Him and his wife went out to dinner because
Oh,
he's
that's
at a. Him and some friends are going on a hunting camping trip this weekend, so he wanted to spend some time with her. So he jumped in for like the last 30, 45 minutes of the show, and me and him got to talking about inventory because he just finished his not too long ago,
Yes,
and I'm
his
doing
inventory
mine.
is
So
another dumb thing.
Blythe chimes in, he's like, you would get exactly 0 viewers on a podcast about anything y'all are talking about.
Inventory or anything. But yeah, we got 4, 5 on concrete.
Yeah. Woo! Go concrete.
He pulled a Dick Cheney, not Duck Cheney.
Duck Cheney.
Duck Cheney. Quack, quack.
Oh, he deleted it.
Yeah, he deleted it because he misspelled it.
Aw.
It's that Oklahoma education
Yeah.
for you. Ain't no love there. So we got a big background there, big, nice, pretty background. I
Yeah.
like that one. You did a good job. The Lone Star State Still Austin Whiskey Company.
Underneath it, which you can't see, it does say Revival, which is
Okay.
what we have named it.
Okay.
So
I wondered what we named it because
it was kind of discussed there, and then
Yeah, I would-
we had
I
kind
was
of
kinda consulted.
threw it out here on the show.
we did. It was nice.
So
He
it
pulled
stuck.
it. See, he did
Yeah,
delete
he
it.
fixed it.
He did put Dick Cheney.
So Revival stuck. It
There you
seemed
go.
like
I like
'cause
it.
I think we're all about. I mean, all of us have kind of preached how good rye can be, and
Yes.
we all know bourbon's kind of still king.
Yes, of course it is. But
But we did pick a rye.
Rye's like LL Cool J. It's making a comeback.
That's right.
I like it. Good
So
stuff.
we did do that.
We did. Picked a barrel.
We brought some Still Austin goodies.
Yes, we did.
I brought some,
I see that. Is that Emiliano goodies?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
and then
His fancy ass tubes.
this one is a combination of everything that was on the table.
Ooh. I don't know about that. We'll save that one for the end.
Okay.
So what do we have? So we have Nancy's pick from January.
which is officially the lowest barrel proof
Yes.
I think any of us have ever seen.
Yes, 98.9 is the proof on
That
this
is
little
really
gem.
low.
Yes. So we got that. What's on your side? I can't reach that far. got
So
two
I
sides.
brought Nancy's September single barrel
Okay.
bourbon,
Nice. And then the cask.
and then the cast strength rye.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not gonna lie. The reason I hesitated is because I thought I grabbed the January
January.
rye
Oh,
because I have the rye.
I got you.
And
Did you go back the next day and get the rye? Of course you did.
So, oh no. I'm sorry. I have September rye, January bourbon because it was cool that it's 98 proof.
Right.
I have September's rye,
Yeah.
because it was the first time she's ever done a single barrel rye, and it was
Okay.
my birthday month, so it just made sense to get one.
Nice.
So that's what I thought I grabbed, but I didn't.
I need
Apparently
Nancy to
grabbed
do
the
an
bourbon.
October rye.
Yeah.
So where I can say it's my birthday.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But figured we'd do some goodies, and
Yeah, all
thanks
means.
to our buddy Emiliano,
Of course, love that dude.
we'll
So
be able to
cool.
try some.
And not just that,
Pretty
the
cool
whole-
stuff.
Which we'll dive into it a little more depth. The whole crew is still awesome. Was so
Oh, it was
inviting,
yeah.
welcoming, and it was like a big party. Really, it
Yeah.
wasn't even like a barrel pick. It was a party.
Yeah, really
Which,
was.
Like I told Emiliano in a private conversation at the distillery, I'm so glad my first pick got to be with Still Austin. I didn't get the chance to go to Kentucky like you fucking
Right.
did. But
No, and
I'll make it there one day, I promise.
yeah.
Good one. Yes. Fantastic.
And that's kind of what I wanted to talk a little bit about and get.
Are you inviting me on a pick? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Calm
I thought
down. Slow your roll.
I thought we were fixing to really break some news.
No. So, I mean, whenever I went to Kentucky with Chuck and Jake and Clint,
Yeah.
I got to talk a little bit about that experience. So
Right.
I'm curious from your perspective, what did you think about the single barrel process? Because it was a lot different at Buffalo Trace, obviously,
Yeah.
especially with the relationship we already have with Still Austin.
Yes.
Kind of from your point of view and what your experience was like
To
for
me-
your first time.
To me, it was a very user-friendly experience. And what I mean by that is Christian had everything set up. We walked in. He's like, hey, start here. If you need to rinse, we got rinsing, all that stuff. I think I had my big thing of
think
water
so.
with me, actually, if I remember correctly. Easy process. We went through it. We all talked about it. We all kind of came to the same conclusion, which is odd when you get that many people
Yeah.
in the room trying to come to a consensus. I thought we were going to have a filibuster at one point, but we did not. So that's a good thing.
But it was fun. Like, it was good, fun conversation.
It really
about
was. Like listening to Tim, I didn't realize, like I've seen Tim's stuff, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but I didn't realize how insightful Tim is until you get in front of him. Like on the camera, kind of like we are, it's a little different. There's a little nuttiness there. There's a little quirkiness,
Right.
shit like that. But when you get us off camera, it's almost completely different. And that's what I liked about the experience for me. You know, like I said, Christian couldn't ask for a better host. Having Emiliano there really, for me, kind of took my anxiety down a little bit.
Yeah.
Having a familiar face there
Right.
other than you guys, because I know how y'all's palates are, but having Emiliano talk the process through it, fantastic.
That
Love
was
it.
quick.
That was very quick. Good job, sir. But yeah, having Emiliano there to kind of like, hey, I'm thinking this, and he's like, you're pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Having that guy tell me I'm pretty spot on in my first pick was kind of like the icing on the cake for me.
Oh, for sure.
And then, of course, there's the tour. You can't go wrong with the tour.
Yeah, that was I mean, just having him.
That was so
be the
fun.
tour
Having,
guide was-
yes.
I mean, it would have been fun with anybody, but the fact that it was Emiliano and he talks so much about Texas whiskey in
Yes,
general,
yes.
while filling in with the Still Austin stuff was.
And he
really
has
cool.
to be the stylish distiller in the world, by the way.
I mean,
With
calm down.
shorts and
Calm down.
boots and a hoodie.
Not just a hoodie,
Yes.
but a weird like old Texas. It just says Texas.
Yes. It's like something you got in a gift
Shorts
shop.
and old boots. Yeah, it was a gift shop hoodie for sure.
Gift shop hoodie. God, that's great. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the process was good. Yeah, I can't
Are you
say
happy
enough
with
about-
what we picked?
I'm very happy with what we picked. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy. I've been talking in several private conversations with certain groups that I have relationships with that I'm like, hey, as soon as I find this, I need y'all to buy it. It's a banger pick. I feel it's going to sell out really fast. So there's a lot of hype around it, and I feel it's going to live up to the hype. I really do.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm really confident in it, and I don't put my stamp on a whole lot of stuff
Right.
Because when I took advantage, speaking of, sidebar for a second. So I took advantage of what was it, y'all's 15% off Monday thing for Snow Week or whatever it was. I got a whiskey I hadn't tried yet. The wife swears it's good. Everybody else swears it's good. But I've ripped this brand for 3 fucking years.
Is it the honey apple? We got a bottle in today.
I have a bottle in my house.
Did you get it from the Beaumont store?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so maybe that's why we got one in.
That is why you got one, because Brandy bought one.
I guess we technically got a case because our truck came today, and Hector, one of the employees, was walking around like, what is this?
And where is it? And who bought it?
I was like, I don't know, but I know we've sold at least one.
Yeah.
Because now that we're out, we reorder a case. So
yeah.
I was tempted to get one because I knew you.
I may. I'll tell you what I do. I may bring it Super Bowl.
Okay,
so
I can try it
and see, if it's
worthy.
I've heard from several people that I trust. Okay, in the industry, like Grace told me at Beaumont that it's a really good one. I ran into Eric the day I bought it. He said the same thing. He said it's way better than the original. And I was like, God, I hope so, because if not, I'm gonna drive to Nashville and punch John Rich in the face.
It's not great
because it's not great. The Granny Smith Reserve or Granny Rich Reserve, it wasn't that great. It was better than the regular. I will give it credit, but it still wasn't good.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the honey apple. I'm hoping that's the one that I can be like, hey, they actually make something that's worth a shit.
I just don't know what you would do with it.
I don't know neither. Brandy had it at Whiskey Fest, and Brandy, you know Brandy. Brandy's not a whiskey drinker by no means. But she really enjoyed it, which she also, in her defense, I've noticed she likes whiskeys that have honey finishes to them.
Oh, okay.
She loves Silver Star's honey out of like Dallas, Fort Worth, wherever they're out of.
In the area, sure.
Somewhere in the Metroplex. She loves theirs. Hadn't had any of the Garrison honeydew. I think I'm going to try her on that next. I'm going to be like, hey, if you like this and this, you may like this.
I got a bottle if she wants to try it.
We may do that Super Bowl. Yeah, we may do that Super Bowl.
The big game or whatever we're supposed to call it. I don't know if you can say Super Bowl or not.
The Cheater Bowl? Can we call it that? Fuck Mahomes. I didn't like him when he was at Tech. I really didn't. I'm like, how is this dude going to be the best quarterback in the world? And all of a sudden, it just kind of happens.
He is, clearly.
I don't know. I don't know if it's that or it's the refs. Because like 7 refs got suspended right after that game, right?
Did they really?
Yes,
I didn't see that.
There's an investigation. Wow. Troy Aikman opened his mouth.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah. All of a sudden, they're investigations.
I mean, there were some pretty sketchy calls.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give them that. But I don't know. The whole claiming it's all rigged, and I don't know.
I saw a funny thing on the social media. I'm not going to say which social media it was. So did you notice that the color of the Super Bowl logo has both
red
team colors in them? And it's done that for like the last 4 or 5 years now?
I think last year it didn't play out that way is what it was.
Something
there was
like
one.
It was so many within the last 5 years.
But yeah, it's like 6 out of the last 7 have represented the team color.
Really good, by the way.
It is.
She did a good job with that one.
And at only 98 proof, it's crazy.
It's very enjoyable though. I mean, it's not. And I don't get me wrong, all still awesome stuff. I hadn't found anything from them yet that I don't like. First of all, but for this to be a 98, the price point it was,
and it's got a ton of flavor on it. Like
Nancy did a good job.
It's not just
I wonder how much her nose is insured for.
No, you got to think it's got to be a lot.
It's got to be a lot of money.
Kind of like athletes insure their leg.
Carrie Underwood's legs are insured. I don't know why, but they are.
Beyonce's butt.
Now Tina Turner's at one time that was a good looking set of legs. They were insured. I don't know if they still are, but how did we go from city business to boats to Tina Turner's legs all in a span of 20 minutes?
I have no idea.
Wow. So yeah, back to the Austin. It's a good facility. If you're in Austin, go check it out. Get there early. Parking sucks. It's the only drawback I have from it. Parking sucks.
Yes, God, we parked a mile away.
We parked not far from y'all, and it was a hike.
It's not technically. It wasn't a mile, but it was.
It was a hike.
There's just not a ton of parking, and plus they were doing construction.
Yes.
So it really screwed everything up. That's
really
the furthest I've ever parked away. So there's that. But
like I said,
the parking lot does kind of suck.
Yeah. But other than that, the facility's great.
Yeah. And I'm excited to see where this construction thing goes, because if I'm not mistaken, they said it's an expansion of the building itself.
Yes.
So there's going to be more area
Yes.
to hang out and tasting room and all that good stuff. So I think it's going to be really cool.
I like it. It's a good
I don't know
one.
how long it's going to take, but
Who knows? Maybe if we go back next year, it'll be done.
maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Yes. Maybe we can do a pick.
So
every year.
the building across from where they're doing all that construction is
Yes.
also theirs, and that's
Yes.
where they were doing the Nancy Fraley tasting, or her and John were doing batching and stuff.
I'm so glad you dressed up. By the way,
I know, right? I looked
So glad.
so professional. I would peek out the window every now and then or look, and
You're like a little kid at Christmas.
I was hoping somebody was going to fall out that side door, and because they like forget that they're doing construction,
Yeah.
open the door and just
Ding.
go right into the dirt.
As long as it's not Nancy.
Right. Don't mess Nancy's nose
Don't
up.
mess the nose up, for God's sakes. Do not mess the nose
But
up.
it would have been funny to see somebody forget they're doing construction and just go.
It would have. It highly would have. Oh, my God.
No, it was a ton of fun, and I do really appreciate the fact that Emiliano hung
Yes,
out
absolutely.
because he was off work. Like he could have went home. Like I told him, he
coulda
could have went
easily
home,
yeah.
spent time with his family.
Because he'd been there since
Like
3.
Yeah, super early in the morning. It's always a good time hanging out with him. If you see him, you'll know him. Say hi.
You will 100% know him.
But that was really cool to have him part of the experience, and then him do the tour and give him crap about drinking beer while doing a whiskey tour.
I hate I didn't partake, but I knew. I was like, nah. I'd already had a bunch.
Yeah.
I mean, we went through, 8 samples?
Apparently, some of the group stuck their finger in the mash.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't
Right.
want to contaminate the mash.
Like, I was looking at it, and he was standing there talking. I didn't even think about it. Well, then we all go down, and they're like, "Did you try the mash?" And I was like, "I didn't know that was a thing."
And
Because I know at some places
and
they
let's
let
be
you.
honest, I don't know if I'd want to try it after Blythe stuck his finger
Oh.
in it. I'm going to be honest, because Blythe with the mustache, there's no telling what got on the finger. I'm just saying. There's no telling.
No telling at all.
Yeah.
But and getting, because they had that row, the 2 rows of like empty barrels, so
Yes.
like sticking my phone in the bunghole and taking a picture of just an empty charred barrel was kind of cool. Like it's something, it's things, little things like that you don't normally.
No,
get to
you don't
see.
normally get to do that.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun, and
It
having
was.
everybody there was.
Yes, that was what made it. To me, that between Emiliano being there and everybody else that we did the pick with, getting to meet Tim for the first time.
Yeah.
I've followed Tim for,
Right.
God, probably since we started this
The
project.
fact that he flew in all the way from California.
Yes, let's talk about that for a second.
mean,
That's dedication in
telling
itself.
It sucks that he didn't get to come to Whiskey
I
Fest.
know. Maybe he'll do it
But
next year.
I know that he had prior things that he got
Yes.
to do that a lot of us didn't get to do,
Of
as far as
course,
like
yes.
because he was talking about the Penelope release party that he got to go to. That was kind of unexpected. So I don't fault him
No,
one bit.
absolutely not. You can't turn down a Penelope release.
Would have been super cool if he would have been at Whiskey Fest.
You
but-
would have jumped ship for that one.
I'd have gone. Bye.
You'd have been like, "Hey, handle this shit. I'm out."
I gotta go.
I'd be like, "What?
But
You put me in charge?"
the fact that he even flew in to do this, to be a part of it,
yeah,
you know, he didn't show up till the end, and because of some changes that had to be made and some other stuff, Mike, aka Cinnabourbon,
Yeah.
he did show up as we were finishing the tour.
Got to meet him. He's a pretty good guy.
Glad he got to be there, at least to meet everybody, shake our hands.
And at least to kind of try to be like the first person outside of the group,
Right,
I guess.
he got to try it, so that was really cool that he was out there. Yeah, I mean, just it's always been about the people and
Of course.
and the experience of it. We could, I'm not gonna lie, we could have picked a crap barrel and it still would have been a ton of fun. We wouldn't have done that.
But the sad thing about it is we don't pick crap barrels.
we
Come
don't
on,
pick
we're-
crap. We would never pick crap. Shit.
It's like we're all of a sudden big time now.
Yeah, we do
One barrel pick and we're like, oh shit, here it is.
I am excited for it to come out though.
Oh, you
like
both, man. I've talked, like I said, I've had several conversations with people. I'm like, y'all need to buy this.
It's
a good one.
It's going to be really cool to get people's opinions on it.
Like I know I'm gonna buy one. I
Oh,
already-
yeah. So
regardless of
our
how
plan is
I know.
okay. And did you see the little sticker I made?
No, nobody shares that shit with me.
I
I've
thought
talked
it
to
was
you
the
once.
group.
I've talked to you once this week, dude.
This is true. I thought it was the group.
Because
message I sent it in.
you're
Maybe it
too
was-
big time for small time me
Jesus.
right now.
No, not at all.
You're too big time. Oh, I like it.
So that's what I'm going to put on the little 375s
nice.
that we do.
very nice.
Little play on their
There you
label.
go. I like
but
it.
something that we can all commemorate. And I may put, I didn't think about it then, but I'll probably put the date on it
Yeah.
that we picked it. That way we all have something to commemorate the pick. And then, of course,
January 8th, wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
January
8th,
8th.
9th, 10th, 11th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Something like that.
Very nice.
y'all-
Fantastic.
What'd you think about, because you'd been there, you went super early, like before they actually released anything.
Yeah, I went
or-
before they got big time.
Fierce Whiskers.
Yes.
What did you think about now that they're up, running, they've got everything going?
I liked the banner. Our tour guide, I forget his name,
Yeah,
saved my life.
I
but
can't
it
remember
was
his name
such
either,
witty banner back and forth. He was very knowledgeable. He knew his stuff. Their products were good. They did some kind of thing with Wagyu beef, which whatever. I'm just gonna go
That Wagyu old fashioned or whatever.
Yeah,
it was?
whatever it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it was good. I don't think it's really my jam,
Okay.
but it was good. I mean, it was palatable. That's all that matters. It was palatable.
For sure.
Yeah, I think they kind of got on to me for trying to turn on that patio heaters because,
Fine.
yeah, somebody went behind me and turned them on. I'm like, oh, I don't need them now. I'm in here. Tried to turn them on earlier. They didn't work. Sons of bitches.
Oh, man.
But no, it was a fun experience seeing how much they've grown from when Brandy and I was out there in November of 22
That sounds about right.
to now.
Yeah.
It was a good thing to kind of see how much they've grown and expanded. And their Galaxy, what was that?
The Galaxy snack.
The Galaxy snack was pretty good.
I bought a bottle.
I didn't do that.
I liked it. I thought it was really good. They just released one called Sir Cole. I think it's a bourbon
I think
finished
I saw that one.
in
Yeah,
port barrels.
I think so. I think you're
Question
right.
mark? So, thought that one was. I didn't get a chance to try it while we were there, but I'm sure it's pretty good.
No,
I honestly. So I tried the bourbon when me and Dana went
Yes,
the last time.
as did I. I tried the bourbon.
Thought it was really good.
Yes,
I think they're onto something.
they
I mean,
they
and
wouldn't let me buy a bottle because it was
Yeah,
a
I know it.
Sunday. But
I know. I even tried to like sneak it off the bar.
yeah,
And he was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "I'm just gonna go take a picture real quick if that's cool." And he's like, "Yeah, that's fine." I was like, "Shut up,
shut up.
shut up! I'm going to my car." Shut up. I just so happen to have my camera in my car. If I forget the bottle, that's not on me.
That's not on me.
But no, and I think whenever I got to try it hadn't even really been released yet.
Yeah,
But it was. I thought the bourbon was good. I think, and they're not afraid to admit we're still a very young company.
of course.
But we're getting it. We're hitting that flavor
'cause they
profile
started
as we move.
What,
21, I think, or
2021.
I mean, it's not very old,
No.
but like I think it's cool that they're finding that flavor profile, and they're learning as they go as well.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
they're not afraid to experiment either. You can tell that
Yeah.
by the port finish
Oh,
of the
yeah.
Circle and the
I like
Galaxy
their-
snack and
the barrel they have in the Rick House. One of them has the plexiglass head
Yes,
on it, so you
yes.
can see
Yes.
the bourbon and stuff in it. I think that's really
that
cool.
was a pretty cool one.
And I thought it was funny. He was like, "Yeah, that's barrel number 1. It's never going to go anywhere." He's like, "It's not."
It's not going
That's
anywhere.
funny,
I'd love to tap into it.
right? Let me just try it.
Let
Come
me just
on.
try it. Come on.
But it
I'll bring
sucks.
my own hammer. I'll plug it and drill the hole. I'll bring my
Yeah.
own drill. You know, I got
From now on,
shit.
anywhere we go,
We need to
I
have
think
a
we need
drill
to
and a
bring a
hammer.
drill,
Yes.
a hammer, and we invest in some of them little wooden plugs,
Yes.
and we just kind of
And weaklins.
sneak off
Weaklins.
while the rest of the tour is going.
Weaklins are
Right,
pocket
you can
size.
put it in your pocket. You just kind of veer off into one of those little nooks of the Rick House, and you just
Yep.
and you just join right back in. Nobody knows.
Do they make a quiet drill?
I bet we could figure
I
it out.
bet we can figure it out too. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think we're on something. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. But
So I think, if I'm not mistaken, we were informed that it's being dumped this week.
it was
our
supposed
barrel.
to be dumped.
I think there
I
was
think
a
they started it Monday, but I think there was a little bit of a hang up in it.
Yeah, if
so
I'm
I
not
don't
mistaken,
think
Jake
they
had
dumped it
mentioned
till Wednesday.
something like that.
I think.
Something like that. So I don't know
may
the
be completely
we
wrong.
don't know the final proof. It's it's going to come in. I'm going to tell everybody now. It was one of the younger ones sitting on the table.
Yes, it was.
But you'll be shocked at the flavor profile of this thing.
It's got a good profile to it. I went back and looked at my notes.
If I'm not mistaken, it's going to come in at like 2 years, 8 months old.
Yes.
But that's freaking awesome. Like, I think that's awesome. So, final proof, we don't know yet. Final yield, we don't know yet.
So let's play devil's advocate. If you had to guess, okay, because we know what we had it at, or at least I know what we had it at, because I looked at my note. It was 114.2.
Oh, okay. So if I'm guessing, it's probably going to come in. I don't think it'll change much because
I was thinking like between 110 and 112.
We were under the assumption that it would be anywhere from 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Before it was dumped. So
Right.
I figured that would give it maybe enough time to, especially with the swing in the weather that we've had.
Yeah, but I mean, you're looking at it was like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it
From
wasn't
the day we
much
from
of
the
nothing.
day we picked it till the day it supposedly got dumped was like 3.
I can't imagine it would change very much as far as proof goes. I'm guessing it'll probably come in around that 114 proof. Give
It
or
was
take.
exactly 3 weeks.
Yeah.
If they dumped it on the 29th,
Right.
It was exactly 3 weeks.
So I don't think it'll change much on proof.
I don't think so neither.
But I'm excited about it.
I am
Like,
too. I think it's
super
gonna be, I think it's
excited.
gonna be a banger pick. If you're
It's so different than anything
Yes.
and everybody knows I'm a huge Still Austin fan.
right,
It's so different than anything I've tried from them.
it has.
I mean, it's that different, and I think it's freaking awesome.
You want to try September's?
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna need something to knock this shit out. In the words of Colonel Sanders, I'm not too drunk to taste this chicken.
so this one comes in at 115.3.
So a big jump between what we had at 98.9 and now we're at 115.3.
Yeah,
So yeah, big jump.
big jump.
Big jump. Big jump. Big jump. You know the cool thing that I noticed? That keyboard makes your hands look really big, by the way.
Thanks, bud. Really appreciate that.
Like he left his keyboard again.
I did.
He's
No,
used to- he's
well,
used to
and I
beating
would have been
me.
fine without the keyboard part of it because we don't throw a lot in the comments.
We don't.
I
We
could have
probably
been fine
need
with the
to.
mouse, but I don't know where. I gotta find my little dongle thing.
The dingle dangle.
The dingle dongle,
Dingle dongle dangle.
ding dong dangle. So I will say the nose is a lot more prominent on this
Yes.
as far as. But I mean, there's not. I liked the nose on that one.
I do too. The nose on that one's good. This one to me is like if
It
you're
just jumps out at you though.
this one to me, if you're going to introduce somebody to Nancy and her thought process, this is
Right.
the way to go. This is how you would introduce
And it's
them.
such a cool story that it's
Yes.
like their lowest ever barrel.
Lowest
proof or
ever
whatever.
barrel proof. The fact that she did it,
Yeah,
it's
there had to be a little bit of thought process behind that. Like,
because they dumped this one 2 days after Thanksgiving.
yeah, she had to go.
So
It came in at what barrel proof? And
Exactly.
like, okay, I want
Yes.
that one.
that one,
Yeah.
yes, please. Yeah,
It feels rich on the nose.
yes, it's very rich, very leathery to me. Like it smells like a broken wallet.
With money in it.
Not with
'Cause I
money
need
in it,
one of
no.
those.
I need one of those too, but no. Check date. Nope. Blythe.
Hey,
No.
what's going on, Brett? Glad you could join in, buddy.
Brett?
We were just kind of talking a little bit about the experience at Still Austin.
Pick. The
Doing
pick
the
is
pick.
in.
The pick is in.
Yes. Not
So-
to foreshadow too much on draft.
Yeah, right. Be on the lookout. Well, between the 6 of us that were there, I'm sure you will see it all over
Oh, yeah.
the social media, as you
It
like
will
to
make,
say.
It will make its rounds on the social media.
Yes. We're excited. I'm excited, man. I'm really freaking excited.
Me too. Like I said, for my first one especially, it's a good one. And that week was a whole busy week because I actually got to be
Yeah.
a part of a second pick that I don't know what's going on with it, but
Oh,
The old
so
elk
I've
one.
I did reach out to Jesse, the old elk rep for our area or for Texas, I guess.
yeah.
I'm having another sample sent in so that I can sit down with Mike and Mike
Yes.
and kind of go over it and go over the thought process of everybody in that group that got to pick it. So obviously a little bit of a process to get it cleared with
Oh yeah. The powers that be.
powers that be, and then obviously purchasing the barrel and getting it in. But I'm really gonna. I'm excited about that as well.
Well, I can look in the camera and say this with a straight face because I'm not a W-2 employee. Buy it or else.
I mean, it'd be really cool though. Like,
Would be really cool.
Because everybody sitting in that room is going to sell that bottle for us.
Oh God, yes. I mean, literally, that bottle is probably already sold if it ever gets to bottled. Because I mean, I know I'll buy a bottle, I'll hype it up like I've done this one. She got us drunk and then gave us samples.
Yeah,
said pick
that.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely good group. We had a ton of fun. Yeah, so that would be probably the one thing I would change. I didn't realize she was going to have 6 bottles to sample first and then do the pick. We probably could have stuck with like 2 or 3.
Or 4. Give it a nice round number. 4.
And then went into the barrel pick. But that was a ton of fun. And I think I really do, because I was probably the most sober person in that room.
No, you were. No doubt.
I really do think the group picked a very good one. I have some notes on my phone, but I think it would have been pretty darn close to my pick. And I thought it was really cool that blindly everybody agreed on the same one, and it was the highest proof barrel. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But
it didn't surprise me in one big. I know a lot of the guys in the room.
Everybody in that room we know, but y'all not knowing the proofs, y'all still, I thought that was pretty cool.
I thought it was a good bottle, too. It's another good banger pick. And I'm not just saying it just because my name's attached to it. I would have loved that even if I wasn't a part of it.
In conversation with Jesse, I've told her I'm not the biggest Old Elk fan when it comes to some of their expressions, but one of my favorite pours, I've got the bottle at the house, is their cognac finish that's coming out.
I've got 3 of their Golden Moose.
Yeah, I do too.
I need to send one. I need to ship one to Jake because I've got Jake's. Yeah, because Jake was flying. I need to ship his to him.
Their core expression can be kind of hit or miss, but like a lot of the other stuff, the cigar cuts, I really enjoyed. The cognac finish, I really enjoyed. The weeded, I think it was a weeded we picked. I'd have to look at my notes.
I think it was. I think I have the bottle.
I thought that one was really good. Like, there's a lot of they offer a lot of good things.
They really do, and they're a good company. I mean,
like, I'm not gonna lie to anybody about that.
No,
I'm gonna tell you up front if I don't like some of their stuff, and tell you that I do like some of their stuff.
We picked a weeded bourbon barrel number 4260, which came in at 118.4 proof.
I think, and that's another cool thing because
9 year
weeded bourbons are getting a lot of attention right now.
They really are, yeah.
With Penelope coming out with their weeded, the Green River rep came by the other day. Their weeded bourbon is getting a lot of hype. You should have one somewhere. I don't know if it's in here in the house.
They're all in here.
But their bourbon is really freaking good. Yeah, that one. There's weeded is kind of one of those hot buzzwords right now.
Return of the wheat, yeah.
Yeah, so
I like it.
For sure. I think it's cool that we picked a weeded. I think it'll be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, crazy. 2 barrel picks in 1 week.
I know. That was a long week. I'm not going to lie one bit. Super long week. Lot of mileage.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Not as much as your Kentucky trip, but still a lot of mileage.
Yeah.
Speaking of those finishes, Rumor Mill has been spinning about other distilleries introducing single barrel picks with near cigar cut finishes will be the next Amarana. I'm sure cigar cut finishes will be the next Amarana.
Yeah.
I still want Dr. Wood to figure out some kind of concept that we could smoke shit over cigar leaves and get it in the market.
I feel like if anybody could, like of all the people we've talked to.
I feel like Jared could do it. I have faith in that
I do
guy.
agree with like the whole nicotine or tobacco thing, whatever it is. I get it. Like you're crossing lines there.
You're crossing a lot of lines,
and it would be very difficult. But even, I don't know. Maybe you line a barrel with tobacco leaves, let it do its thing for a little while, and then take the leaves out.
Like let it dry in the barrel.
And finish the bourbon in a cigar.
That's not bad.
A tobacco leaf barrel. I don't know.
I
don't know how you would. There's got to be. There's probably something there. You just have to do it the right way.
Oh, I know 2 guys that I could really get on board with that concept.
Yeah?
Yes. And both of them live in the same area. Fantastic. Okay. Bardstown weeded. Yes, Bardstown is a good one.
That was another one. I had a really good conversation with 2 customers today about the Bardstown Origin weeded. They both absolutely loved it. I've probably sold more of that over the last month than anything else.
That's probably about right. Bardstown makes some good stuff too.
Oh, yeah. But
They're making some good stuff.
definitely one of those buzzwords, and I think a weeded hitting the shelf as a single barrel pick from Longhorn would do really well. I mean, people trust our picks anyway, and then you get a group that was up there
Yeah.
doing that with. And I thought it was really cool having Chris from Distillery Reviews
Yes,
in that
that was
room
cool.
as well.
He's got a really good palate. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that guy. They're doing good stuff.
I want to get on that level at some point.
Yeah, I like the direction they're going with their website.
Yes.
They're going to start doing like news, reviews, interviews, educate. They're going to do an education portion. So
Speaking of interviews, I normally don't plug this, but I'm going to anyway. If you get a chance to watch Big Chief and the Whiskey Trip, his session that he just did with Summer and Stephanie from the Women's Whiskey Society,
yes,
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a crack up.
yeah, I
Love
thought
it.
that was a really good one.
Very insightful. Those two ladies are both funny. They know what they're doing, and it's the
Yes.
whole women's and whiskey thing, which is definitely a big movement right
Oh,
now. You
for
got
sure.
a lot of women in whiskey. Yeah, a lot of them. I hate I didn't get a chance to hang out with Marlene though. That's what I was.
Yeah, no, it definitely is, Brett. We always had this crazy idea.
I've had this idea for literally like 2.5 years.
Basically the idea of how a peated Scotch comes about, where
Yes.
they smoke the grain with peat moss.
Yeah,
He wants to smoke the grain to dry it out with tobacco leaves
cigar leaf. Yeah, tobacco leaves.
to give it that flavor profile. But yes, you're absolutely right, and on the same page. It's just that is the technical term of a
Yes,
cigar batch.
Yes.
I think it's another one of those marketing terms or
it
buzzwords.
is.
But
my big thing is I want it to be as true.
right,
to
you want
form
a
as it
true
can get.
cigar blend or whatever,
Yes,
cigar or
yes,
something.
That
right.
is that is the cynical asshole in me. Yes.
Right.
I want it just for my own. I don't care if it's only one bottle and I'm the only guy that has it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe.
care. That's what, if I'm the only guy that has it, then that's
Right.
great.
We could probably make that happen.
I would love it.
But I wish there was something.
Can't be no worse than a Tabasco bottle.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I was too.
that it wasn't.
That thing opened up my taste buds
So-
because, like, I went and had pizza afterwards. Man, you talking about a flavor explosion? Guy Fieri would have been proud of that.
Really?
The flavor
That's
town.
funny. But I think it can be an overused term, cigar batch. Because I have one, thanks to Scotty,
Yeah,
that's from Starlight that they called a cigar blend.
right.
And it's literally Amberana finished bourbon. And I'm just, again, I go back to I'm not a big Amberana fan, and everybody knows
It's
that.
super sweet to me.
just-
it's super.
I
sweet.
like when company, and like I've said it before, I think the Angel's Envy Triple Oak
Yes.
is a perfect example of something that's a great cigar batch that's not marketed as a cigar batch.
right.
But
I
there's
feel
some
I
that are
feel
doing it
you're
right.
Right there with it. Yeah,
Like
that's a good one.
Joseph Magnus with their cigar batch, but again, that goes back to Nancy Fraley and what
Yes.
she's doing. There are some that do it right, but if you're just going to throw it in an Amberana barrel and then use marketing terms like cigar batch,
It's not gonna work.
it's not. That's not
not
it.
gonna
I'm
work.
sorry you missed it, but
Not gonna work at all. What else we got? I feel we got some other stuff to work with.
Brett, thanks for jumping in, bud.
Yes.
Have a great evening. Yeah.
I can breathe that in. That'll open you up.
All right. So,
What is up with that psychedelic can that's down there, by the way?
it's electric limeade.
You went to the EDC 24, did you? Yeah. Biggest rave party in the world.
Right? All right. So,
Hit me with it.
I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'll give you the
That's
first.
fun.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll give you the letters, and then you just pick based off of that.
Okay.
So SARWBBG or SAJRB.
I'll take the one with the WBBG.
All right, that's what we're going to go with first.
Yes. Just because my legal name has a W and my last name has a G. So much riveting science behind picking this stuff.
Right? You did great, buddy.
I try. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My good man.
All right.
Yes.
So,
Hit me with it.
do you want to try it first and then I tell you what it is, or do you want to know what it is and then try it? I'm cool either way.
Let me try it first and then tell me what it is. Not that I'm going to figure it out, but.
Okay.
I like it. I did a rinse, so I still got a little bit of cold condensation in there, so that kind of. Okay, not abrasive.
So
yeah.
The sugary bubblegum, almost with a hint of mint.
Yeah, to me that's like
Some oakiness.
to me that's like Copenhagen mint.
Yeah.
Saying it's like a
got like
winter
a-
mint or whatever
yeah.
they call it. Good coloration.
Yeah. It's got like that
Drapes are good.
chewy tobacco.
Little runny.
Mint,
Little runny,
menthol.
not bad. A little bit runny. That
I'm
may,
really-
that may have to do with the fact that I just rinsed too, so that may have a factor in there. Wow. Okay.
I mean, it hits you as soon as you
Yes.
put it on in your
But
mouth.
it's not abrasive though. It's not abrasive.
drying.
Doesn't have a real long finish to it. It's got a finish. It's just not real long.
But it wants to linger like on your palate,
Yeah.
not so much in the back, like a finish.
Right.
Kind of sit, but it wants to linger on your palate. It's got some dryness to it. I think that tobacco, menthol
Yeah.
kind of carries over, a lot of oakiness. That's interesting. So
very
it's going to be
interesting.
real interesting when you hear what it is.
Okay.
You ready?
Sure.
All right. So this is Still Austin rye base blue corn bourbon blend.
Okay.
This was one of the Order of Nancy barrel picks.
Okay.
It consisted of rye gin base, distilled at 180 plus proof.
Okay.
That was then proofed down to 116,
Interesting.
then topped off with blue corn bourbon distillate, also proofed to 116.
Okay.
So, and what I was told is that there's no botanicals in it
Right.
that make it gin.
Right.
So technically, even though it's their gin base, it would technically be an American light whiskey
Okay.
made with rye.
I got you.
So I think that's where all that
It's a pretty good one. Are they bottling this?
mintiness. It was an Order of Nancy thing,
Oh.
so that was exclusive for them. But the fact that we get a sample of it
It's pretty cool.
is
Very
really
cool.
awesome. But like that's a weird because he said it was really good, and I was like, well, I'll be the judge of that because I am a known gin hater. And he was like, well, it's our gin base
Yeah.
before we add the
Before we add the
botanicals.
botanicals.
So it's basically American light whiskey, but made with rye instead of corn.
I like it.
I wonder, now I'm curious of what, because like American light whiskey is typically 99% corn, 1% malted barley.
Right.
What would
I
happen
would
if you
curious,
did 99% rye, 1%
And
malted
malted
barley?
Interesting.
But the fact that they topped the barrel off with the blue corn bourbon, very interesting.
yeah. That is interesting. I think that's what gives it that minty kind of profile.
Whatever it is, that's really good.
It is a good one. Good job. Good job, guys.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I'd be in on that.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I think I poured too much.
That's all right. It's good coloration. Good flavor.
Really good.
It lingers, but it doesn't linger real long. It's kind of like a kiss on the forehead. Lingers just a little bit. Ooh, that water's cold.
So what?
I use the craft ice in it because it's a big mouth.
Right? Yeah. So is there anything that's kind of caught your eye recently? Is there anything you've got on the brain as far as whether it's whiskey, cigars.
Well, we went through part of it. Well, one of the things that's been on my radar for a little bit, the Lazy K. We did that last week with Mike. I was pleasantly surprised with it. For
Absolutely.
a quote unquote celebrity whiskey, you always kind of wonder if it's going to be garbage or
Right.
not. And I'm not gonna lie, they did a really good job with that one.
I thought they did really good on that one.
I'm gonna dive into the Binghams at some point.
That was another one a gentleman
Bingham's
picked up today was the Bingham bourbon.
Bingham, did he get the white label or black label?
The white label.
white label.
The black label is the cast strength.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, and I don't know this for a fact, but I'm
Gotcha.
pretty sure it's Giant Texas distillate.
That wouldn't surprise me one bit. They're
Not at all.
They're like the MGP of Texas.
Yeah, right.
So wouldn't
But-
surprise me one bit.
I do want to dive into that at some point because it's kind of one of those ones that I've overlooked personally, just because I wasn't sure. And then I guess a few weeks ago, we had gotten a case in, and I was putting it on the shelf, and for the first time ever, I noticed it's got the certified Texas whiskey sticker
Yes.
on it, and I was like, oh. Well, shit. Okay, because I had overlooked it because I just figured it was just another sourced whiskey. But the fact that he is sourcing it from Texas,
I think that's what everybody.
he's
kinda
claiming
overlooked
Texas.
it,
Like
yeah.
I think that's really cool. and
his
you
logo,
can do some
his logo is badass.
and knowing how great Giant Texas whiskey is,
Oh, yeah.
like I mean,
Yeah, they're
can't go wrong there.
No, you can't.
I wouldn't imagine you can.
they can't. I still got to open my gin from them. Brandy and I bought a Blue Bonnet gin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the day we were there.
I wonder if it's any good.
I don't know. It may make its
Wouldn't
way
know.
over to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We might try to figure out a gin cocktail.
Gosh, I need to figure out what that guy was making.
Yes.
That one was pretty good.
That's what you need to figure out. I'm sure the guys at Texas Tech can tell us how to make a gin cocktail. I feel they make one.
Probably whatever they were pouring that night.
Yes.
It was very popular.
It was very popular. For sure, very popular. Let's hit the next one.
All right. So SAJRB.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to tell me about this one before I drink it.
Okay.
Just to change things up.
That's fine.
Plus, I'm going to snort this shit for a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's starting to kind of. Ooh.
He said, "Oh, I'm gonna rinse before I go with this one, just
That's
because
like-
we've hit a rye at this point. So I want to
Man, I get like Coca-Cola almost on that.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I get like a Coke nose.
Interesting.
Good coloration,
Oh,
as
I know what I
always.
should've- I wish I would have thought about it, knowing what that one is. Now, but
What?
there was a bottle I could have brought that we could have compared the two
I got you.
because of what it is.
I got you. That's a good one, though. It's got a good nose to it. Like I said, to me, it's 100% Coke. And not a flat Coke, neither. It's like a regular.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a regular Coke.
Huh. All right.
That's a good one.
So SAJRB.
Yeah. BRB.
BRB. All right. So this one
Yeah.
is Still Austin Jimmy Red Corn Bourbon.
Okay.
This is a single sample from one individual barrel of Jimmy Red Corn Bourbon
Okay.
that was actually sent off to enter into the Bottled and Bond 5-year blend.
Interesting.
But it was so damn good, everybody wanted samples of it.
Nice.
So this is a single barrel
Like I said, very, very Coke on the nose.
red
Which is
corn
weird.
bourbon.
It's so weird for a red corn bourbon to have a Coke nose. So weird.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Almost.
So weird. I mean, it literally tastes like Coke. Like it, or I say tastes like Coke. It smells like Coke.
So I would lean almost more Coke float. Like I get a creamy.
Okay. Hey, Shelby.
What up, dog?
What up?
I like that though. There is like a creaminess to it.
Yeah, definitely a Coke.
But a Coke-
vibe. Yeah. Almost like a Coke float or a Coke icy, something along those lines.
Yeah. Interesting. And I've admitted that the 5-year red corn bottled and bond is probably a top 3 pour for me this year, 2024. And it's a $80 bottle. Like it was that good for me.
That's a good pour right there, though. That's a really good one.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh, it's thick caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Ton of oakiness.
Yep. It's right there.
Yeah. I mean, I could see why you would want samples of that one.
Yeah.
That's
really
that would
good.
stand out, and it's definitely way off.
So we don't know what any of the stuff proofed at, neither do we?
No, I have no idea. No clue.
That one's good though, because like I said, it's not. It doesn't have a high proof kind of mouthfeel
No,
to it.
if I'm guessing, it's probably 108.
I was going to say a little lighter. 105.
Yeah, there's no way it's much.
Yeah, no, it's between that 105 and at the high end, it might be 110.
2025 was amazing.
Yes.
Oh, the red corn they had at Whiskey Fest. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's the 5-year that they
The
brought.
red corn was good. The damn
One of my favorite
The
pours.
damn Tanager, Jesus Christ.
Still, yeah. I mean, that's hard to beat, but
I got one of the last pours too. I timed
Yeah?
it just right. Yeah.
I can't
I
believe.
walked up, hung out with James for a second. James goes, "Have you tried?" I said, "Tell me you got Tanager," and he's like, "Yes." I was like, "Give me a pour."
Absolutely.
So it was a good one. And getting to hang out with James is always a plus too.
I thought it was funny that he gave me a bunch of shit for not inviting him on our barrel pick, but
Yeah.
honestly,
You
I
never
felt
know if he's in
terrible.
town or not,
Like, I
though,
felt
because he
so
does
bad.
the music thing, and you never know if he's in town.
Because he
and-
says it, and then I'm like, haha, and then I'm like, oh wait,
Wait, he's serious.
Shit,
yeah, you completely
like
forgot.
it starts out jokey, and then I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even think to invite him.
Yeah.
Like we should have reached out. We know to reach out.
That's okay. I feel there might be a Still Austin Longhorn functional gentleman kind of thing in the near future, maybe 26, late 25.
Wouldn't be mad about it.
No, I wouldn't either. Mike Wright, if you're listening. Or Mike Williams, either or. By the way, if you live in Beaumont, go vote for that dude.
Yeah,
He's doing some good shit.
crushing it.
He's crushing it. I can't wait.
But-
I hope he wins.
No,
I really do.
absolutely.
Like, I hope
and
he
he's
crushes it.
standing on good policies. Like talking to him, not on social media, not on trying to stand on a platform. Like just talking to him and getting to listen to him talk about what he's wanting or
He
what he's
does
seeing.
heart's in the right place.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
He does hearts in the right place.
He's legitimately all in on this thing.
Like to me, he's looking at it, and I know this is a way smaller scale, but I'm gonna say this anyway, and then we'll get off the political shit. He's looking at it the way I looked at it when I first walked on the city council here. Number one, I want to leave it better than when I found it, and number
Absolutely.
two, I want to make it as great as I can for the next generation.
Yeah, and he really does want. He honestly does. Like, I can say that
Yeah.
truthfully,
You got your knee pads on?
off the
Is it
record,
100% truthfully?
as not a Longhorn employee.
Got you.
Like if I wasn't a Longhorn employee, I'd still say the same.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
Like I tell people I know in Beaumont, hey, if you don't vote this year, you have no right to bitch whatsoever because there's a lot of good.
oh yeah,
A lot of good candidates out.
100%.
So, yeah, political ad paid for by,
right, yeah.
not paid for by anybody. That's a really good one though.
That's a
I
good
don't know which one I like better though.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I think I like the American
the WWG
Rye
or
Light,
whatever it is.
American Rye Light whiskey.
Yeah, that nose though on that one.
The nose is really cool. On
Yes,
this one.
the nose is really cool on that one.
But
do
yeah, I
agree
think
with
if I
you.
were to, if you were giving me these as like, hey, pick one, I think I'd end up going with that one.
I think I'd go opposite.
Interesting.
I think I'd go with the one
red
that's
corn?
got the red corn.
Which is really cool because this is red corn, this is blue corn.
Blue corn, yeah. So what's in the other one?
So that's the blend of everything that was on the table whenever we did our barrel pick. Or we have cast strength rye, which you also have in the studio, and I'd forgotten about that.
Cast strength rye, and I have regular rye.
Oh, okay.
So I have two ryes. I'm a big fan.
Make Beaumont great again.
Absolutely, yes. Make Beaumont great again.
I need to get with him
Make
and
Beaumont not suck.
have him work on his politician thumb.
Oh, I can teach him that. That's easy. I got 5 years to practice that one. Just like that.
You got to have the politician.
Yeah, you got to get just above the little bend. You can't
Right.
do it like this
Right.
because it looks like you're just kind
And
of.
you can't go too high because then it's a thumbs up, and
Yeah,
that's
it's
weird.
a gig 'em thing and all
Yeah.
that. So you got to go. You got to make sure the bottom. Cause see, like mine has a hump right there.
Right,
So
right,
it's
right.
perfect. So I make sure the hump
Just set
rests
it
right on top.
Okay,
and it's just,
okay. So I got you.
And that's why it has the hump because I'm so used to. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna get them, boys.
we're gonna
That's
get
what
it.
we're gonna do. We're gonna change this city.
That's what it is, though.
Love it.
If you don't have the politician thumb, you'll never make it.
I'm glad you let me do that. I don't get to use it much no more these days. Of course, I hear there's another political run in my future at some point.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll benefit from this one. I filed for school board.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I don't know if I'm gonna have an opponent yet or not. There's still 2 weeks to file, but
What prompted that?
just I missed it. Honestly, I didn't think I would miss it, and I did.
Okay.
So I got to looking around, and I was like, okay, I can't do this because there's like a 4-year waiting period for this.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do this because with my experience here, it should translate here pretty well.
Okay.
I got big. If I get it, I got big shoes to fill because I will be replacing Janice Holt, who is now state representative.
Gosh.
So, yeah, big shoes,
Yeah, a little bit.
big shoes, and they're high heels. So I got to learn how to walk.
I can't wait to see you walk in high heels.
Not
sir.
walking in high heels. First of all, that's not happening. Even if I do win by a landslide, not happening.
We're gonna get him to walk in high heels.
No, you're
we'll
not.
get him to walk the catwalk right here.
You're not. I got to do stuff for the kids, man.
No, absolutely.
Like that was my whole thing when I was on city council in the city. Give the kids stuff to do. That's why we have a splash pad and pickleball courts now.
No, it should be. I mean, that's like you said. You make it better for the
You
future.
got to make it better than what you found it.
Exactly, and you want to make it better for the future generations that
That
are
too.
coming. So, and our kids are
Yeah, and I mean,
that
granted,
future generation.
granted, neither one of my kids may live here. They may decide they're going to move off and take jobs.
Yeah,
somewhere
we don't
else
know,
and
but-
fine. But
but if
they do stay here,
right, if all 4 of our kids decide to stay right here
Yes.
at home, hopefully not in my home.
I feel you and I each have one. I feel you and I each have one. That would probably do that.
Right, but I mean,
Which would be
I
cool
did it.
on my end because maybe
Like-
I could teach him to drive me around and shit.
Right. I did it. I did. I went out.
Yeah.
My college experience was in Georgia,
Yes.
and then I did. I came back home.
I did the same thing. I went to
I'm not mad about it.
Marshall came back home. I wasn't mad about it either because the way I kind of look at it is when you go off somewhere and you come back,
Yeah, I got that experience.
it makes you a stronger person than when you left.
No, absolutely. I wasn't stuck in small town USA
Right.
my entire life.
Right.
I can say I've got some experience.
That's like Brandy, bless her heart.
Outside of
as
here.
soon as she graduated from Spurgeon, she moved to Columbia, South Carolina for almost a year. Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. That's a big change for somebody coming from
Huge
Spurgeon.
change. Yes. It'd be like me moving to New York, being from Evadale.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it would be like.
No, I mean, I definitely agree, and I think that's going to be if you do get that spot and you do decide to do that. Definitely think that's a good thing, and I think you're a very good person for that. Knowing what the type of family man that you are, the family that you have, the family that you've been to my family,
Right.
not mad at it, wouldn't be mad at that at all. Especially knowing my girls have 2 and 3 years left in high school.
Yeah. I mean, my whole, not to get too political, but
No.
my whole platform is I want to be the voice for the voiceless. And I feel girls, not just girls, I feel like kids like mine and yours
Oh yeah,
don't have that voice because let's be honest, out here, if you're not an athlete, you really don't have a voice.
right.
So we need to change
No,
that shit.
absolutely, 100% agree. No, that's cool.
I
That's
like
exciting.
it. Good stuff. It's exciting. Like I said, I still got 2 weeks, but we'll find out. And if I got to run, it won't be the first time I had an opponent.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I got experience. I just hate paying for signs. So if anyone wants to donate, they can pay for my signs.
Right.
As long as I don't take over $1,000.
Oh, okay.
Yes. As long as I don't take over $1,000. If I take over $1,000, I have to show it.
We'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. It's all good. I did a city campaign for less, so we're good.
Yeah. I was gonna say you went full on city council
I did.
and made it. So
Yes. A lot of pavement driving, a lot of hauling. I still look back because there's pictures that hit my Facebook where Braden and I are hanging signs, or
yeah.
we're at a restaurant and we put a sign up in their window. I kind of started to miss it a little bit. Like, God damn it.
Dang it.
Here we go.
I want to get back into it.
Yep.
It's funny how that works. The human brain is a very weird thing.
Oh my God! And the sad thing about it is we don't even understand it.
No,
not even
one
close.
bit.
Like we don't understand it. It's
So I don't know if I don't remember
Yeah.
if we asked. Do you have a favorite pour from Whiskey Fest? Since it's been brought up a couple times.
Taninger was a really good one. I'm not gonna lie, Taninger was good. The Four Roses thing that I did with Brett Elliott was really good.
Yeah,
that was a good pick. Well, I say pick, it was a good pour.
yeah.
The Old Elk one was right up there too. It was another good pour. I think it was more on those. It was more the experience of being in the room with Brett Elliott and Jesse and stuff like that. As far as like favorite pour, God. Probably the Taninger. Anything from Barry's spot already won. I mean, anything from them. The Maple Oak.
Yeah, that's
so good. The Milam and Green one that I had, which I got a cup from them. I think it's somewhere. I don't know, but it was.
Do you remember which one you had?
I do not. I'm sorry, I was a little.
Right,
I mean, a little on the verge at that point.
No, it happens. I mean, that's 400 plus bottles of whiskey in a room.
Right.
You get to a point where you're like, okay.
And then, of course, Texas Tail Weeded. I had a pour of that, which you can never go wrong with their stuff.
I love their stuff.
God.
Shout out Texas Tail.
Yes.
And I'm a homer, and I'm all for Texas Tail because whenever you walk into the Beaumont location now, there's a barrel with their product. I mean, I'm going to, and I'll tell everybody this, like I'm going to highlight the brands that I love. And like the other day, one of our RNDC reps and the rep for Bardstown / Green River came in, and I flat out told her I am a stickler for people that show up and want to put the work in.
Yes.
So if you're a rep and you come out and you talk to us and you want to be in our store and you show pride in that, now I have a Bardstown barrel next to the Texas Tail barrel.
Yes.
I like that. I'm going to support brands that support me.
Yes, the blackberry wine one was.
Yes, oh man,
that was so good.
Dude, Kevin. I'm going to say it, and you already know what I'm going to say. The Dunkel barrel that they had, that they let everybody kind of sneak in.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
That was probably my favorite.
No, there was a lot of them that were like I said. I had a lot of good pours. I'm not gonna lie one bit.
There's a lot of good stuff out there. I still think it was funny. Raleigh had asked for a.
That's
Whiskey
another
Fest.
one, man. Bent Distilling.
That was a popular one.
Yes.
I've still got people asking and talking about that.
Bent was a good one.
Bent, Iron Root, I take a little bit of pride in both of those.
I didn't really do the Iron Root one, but I did the Saints Alley.
I didn't get a chance to walk over, and I should have.
Saints
And I'm
Alley
a terrible
was
person.
Really good.
Just knowing our relationship with Summer and how great she is, I did not get a chance to walk over and talk to her at all that night, and I feel bad about it.
I introduced her to Barry. She loves him.
Great, awesome.
She loves him.
Good. I'm glad.
It's still good. Yes.
Screw you, Shelby.
Screw you.
Dang it.
Good Lord.
But, so Raleigh with Bent, him, and then Jacob, their master distiller, was out there as well.
That's another. I would love to do a picture with them. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely. But they had a bottle that they were sharing with a lot of people. It was a hazmat rye.
Yes.
That was probably the number one talked about bottle.
Yes.
The most popular pour of the night was probably Taninger from everything I'm hearing. The favorite booth to visit as far as a full lineup was probably RD1. You notice a theme here. These are all brands that we know and love.
Yeah, oh yeah. Definitely.
Between Barry and James with Still Austin
and
Raleigh at Bent, even Summer with Iron Root. But
dude, I love the Iron Root. that Saints Alley.
But it was really cool to hear people out loud talking about these booths.
Yeah, because it's stuff that it's distilleries that to me don't get a whole lot of exposure.
Exactly.
And that's
the cool part.
That's what I love
it.
about Southeast Whiskey Fest. It brings those distilleries to the forefront. I mean, you're talking about a whiskey that was finished in a blackberry wine cask. For God's
who would have
sakes.
thunk it?
Yeah,
and it's literally a 101.
Dunkel on talk about it. Yeah.
But that blackberry is literally a 101. And it should hopefully hit Longhorn soon.
I'm gonna need to know about that one when it hits.
Yeah, it was really good. But
all you gotta do is a 2-word text message. It's here.
here.
That's it. I'll know what you're talking about.
Yes, as soon as it hits. As soon as it hits,
Yes.
the group will know. I promise.
Yes, the group will know.
But yeah, there was a lot of stuff I'm excited about. I'm excited about going into 2026. I've already had a couple people reach out about being a part of 2026, which is really cool.
There you go.
So the word's getting out, man.
Good.
It's going to be fun. I don't know what we're doing yet as far as
I need, when you talk to these vendors, I need a selfish thing.
I'm in.
I need them to bring more hats.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you and me both.
I need them to bring more hats. Like, don't get me wrong, the guys at Bent hooked a brother up.
Oh, absolutely.
The Bent
Those
hat's
hats,
phenomenal.
the Bent hat's probably still my favorite.
The Bingham one, now that it fits my big ass head, not like last year's version where it didn't.
So Wild Turkey had the
I have
quote
a Wild
unquote
Turkey,
dad
the
hat.
I have one.
I wore it last night on
I saw.
the Sips at the Lodge show. It's
Yes.
not a bad one.
Yes,
I just
more hats.
absolutely always
Make
more
hats available again. That's what I need
think
at Whiskey Fest.
I think that's the number one biggest thing.
hats and pins, dude.
Pins.
Hats,
I
pins,
didn't realize.
your top 3 hats, pins, and stickers.
Here's my biggest
100%.
bitch. Here's my biggest
Oh
bitch.
God,
Quit bringing bandanas.
yes.
Nobody wants a
wears that.
bandana.
No.
I don't know what to do with them. I have a stack of them
I can give
in my
you,
closet.
God's honest truth. I can give you your top 4 items right now. You want to make a splash? Hats, pins, stickers, koozies. You're done. 100% done.
Are we still on the koozie
Oh
thing?
God, I have a whole box
Everybody?
full of them. I have a whole box.
What
full.
are the thoughts on koozies from the,
I
from the
hate,
viewers?
and I asked, and the sad thing about it, I didn't even ask James this. My wife asked James this. First thing we walk up, still Austin. Hey
Got a
man, them
koozie?
UT koozies.
Yeah, uh-huh.
James like, no, I don't have.
I probably got a couple of them at the house I can bring you.
I'll pick them up Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, you'll be there
I'll pick
next
'em up.
week.
Yeah, I'll be there next week.
Stop by the dealership and I got 3 hats. You can. Oh, I'll come by.
Very nice. Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
You
I'll go by.
Yes,
We'll figure out what's what.
you go by.
think
I think JD's pissed at me, by the way,
Why?
because I think he knows that I gave you my Penelope hat.
Speaking of Penelope hats, Blythe, if you're still in here, apparently Blythe got a freaking beanie.
How the hell?
That's what I said.
I got one with antlers on it.
A beanie?
It's a red one. It's by one of the. I don't remember who it was. I'd have to look at the label on it, but it was somebody at Whiskey Fest.
Really?
Yes, it is red and it has antlers.
Like legit? Like they
legit-
stick up
yes,
antlers.
like legit antlers. I'll show
I
it
feel
to
like
you
it should
after
be
show.
Old Elk, but I don't think
It's not
I
Old
don't
Elk.
remember seeing those at that booth.
It's something
Okay.
that starts with M.
M?
I have it in the house. I'll show you
Yeah,
after
I'll have
the
to
show.
see it. Where is our garrison? It's in the warehouse. I need it. I finished. Chuck.
Chuck from Carless America.
I'll let you know, bud.
Yes.
Soon. I don't know what to tell you.
Soon.
I keep
I
saying
got
it.
so many glass sets from Whiskey Fest. Awesome.
Yes. So that's another thing, and me and Mike Wright talked about it last week.
I wonder if you could get people to do weeklins.
See, Old Elk did Weeglin.
Yes, and those things are great, by the way.
And I thought that was a
That was
fantastic
cool,
idea.
yes, I thought it was super cool. Weeglins. That's the top 5
Weeglins,
right there.
hats.
Buttons, stickers, koozies, Weeglins. Top 5 items.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yes. No, I don't
Just
need
bring those.
I don't need a pen.
And enough of
I don't,
them.
I don't need a pen to write with. I got plenty of those at the
I
office.
kind of like pens because I use obviously I use
too.
pens
Yeah,
a lot.
I
but
do too. I get it.
I do like the pens. The branded pens are nice.
Yes.
Yeah. You could probably do 6
Yes.
because I'll throw pins in. I do like a good pen.
Yeah.
Don't make it some cheap ass depot pen like a
Yeah. Don't
white
don't do a
clicky-
white clicky bent with your logo
yeah.
on it.
No, I'm
Yeah.
out on that
I'm out.
because I've got the one I've been using for the past couple days, Bartstown. It's a silver nice pen.
See, I had a Four Roses one from last year's
Yeah, the
Whiskey
wooden
Fest
one.
that I used until
I
it
use
ran out of ink.
I use it all the time.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but so the Weeglins I think would be really
the
cool
Weeglins
addition.
would be a cool touch. Ugh,
Absolutely
words are hard.
hats.
Yes. Especially for the bald fellas. Or the fellas that are going bald in my case.
So for me, selfishly, I would, and if you only bring one and you only bring my size,
I'm not going to say
I want a
shirts
polo.
or hoodie or polo because nobody ever caters to the otherwise fat.
Here's my problem.
They don't.
But
Nobody has. Like I asked Jesse point blank in a room full of people I kind of halfway knew, hey, I need a jacket. My size is a 3X. And she looked at me like I was stupid.
I get it. Like it's hard to bring that kind of stuff because
very hard.
You literally would have
But
to range
but
small
here's the thing.
to 4X to accommodate everybody.
I don't need that. I need to be selfish. I need you to know that I'm going to be there. You're going to bring me a 3X.
And that's what
Just
I
fucking
want
one
to
of
be
them.
selfish.
One. That's it.
So here's my problem. You know, in December, I really like Iron Root Pen. I didn't get one, Chuck.
I didn't get one of those neither.
So we
I
went.
got the actual Iron Root pin that you like stick on your
Yeah.
clothing and shit.
Dana got all the pens.
Yes. No man sizes exactly.
Man
Need man sizes.
Man size.
That's
Sure.
3X and above, home skillet.
Sure.
That's not your schmedium that you got
Schmedium.
on over there. Yeah. It's not your schmedium.
So here's an issue I have, and especially now that I am in the liquor industry, right?
Okay.
I want polos because I like to wear polos to
Of
work.
course.
Nobody sells polos at the distilleries.
No, they do not.
I got one from Lux Row.
Yes.
Whenever we were there picking up our Penelope.
Yeah.
But other than that, on our Kentucky, Tennessee trip,
Oh, next time you talk
Nobody
to JD,
sells
I
polos.
need a Rebel bourbon hat.
a Rebel bourbon hat.
Yes.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
He knows what I'm talking about. The whole McNeese baseball team got one for Smoking Barrel. I was pissed.
Oh, really?
Oh God, yes.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
That was the most popular hat walking around.
2 MFer. There are 2 man-sized guys in our group.
Yes, 2. One's right here. The other one's in Carlos, America.
Sure, buddy.
Golf ball ice
Golf
molds.
ball
Okay.
ice mold at Whiskey Riot. That was really cool.
Okay, I can see that one.
There was a few whiskey molds.
Not a big ice mold guy because I have a refrigerator that
I
makes
said
craft
whiskey mold.
ice. Yeah.
There was a few ice molds available out and about. I think one got put in the
How
swag
did you
bag.
end up with a small polo? Because I've seen you, Shelby. You're not a small guy.
That was they were laughing as they put that
Yes.
in your bag.
They were.
They said, "Watch this." We're gonna need a photo of you wearing
Yes.
that polo. All right, Shelby, I'll make you a deal.
Oh God, here we go.
So recently, I had a really good conversation with Chris, the master blender at World Whiskey Society.
There you go.
I got a little care package because he wants us to do a single barrel pick.
Ooh, wait, us is in Longhorn or us is in us?
We're gonna figure that out.
Okay.
But he sent a polo in this package, and I reached out and I was like, bro, I literally have nobody in my group that can wear this polo.
That's a medium.
So, Shelby, you send a photo in of you wearing your polo.
And I'll put on that polo.
Yes, even better.
Yes, I
Roy
will wear that
will wear the World Whiskey Society polo.
Yes. And I will post it right next to the picture of Scotty Deep Throat and Glenn.
Yes. So we got Scotty Deep Throat and Glenn and 2 big boys in tiny polos.
Fat guy, little coat.
Love it.
Fat guy, little coat. It probably
gonna
is
be
going to be a
awesome.
chops. That's probably is going to be.
Yeah.
What color is it? Do I have an undershirt that matches it?
I think it's
Or do I need to go undershirtless for this?
I think it's green, like hunter green with
don't
an
have
orange logo.
Okay, I don't have one of those.
You've got to have a burnt orange shirt.
Not an undershirt, no, oddly enough.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to be an undershirt at this point because it's going to be so tight it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's going to be scratched.
So I know you have a burnt orange
Shelby
shirt.
said done, by the way.
Yes, this is going to be so much fun.
I know. You're excited already.
Yes, I am. This is going to be fun.
I hate it here.
But selfishly, I'd like to see more, and whether or not you bring them to Whiskey Fest, it doesn't matter. I need more distillery polos.
Shelby doesn't think it'll even go over his head.
Yeah, that small's really tiny. You may have to give that one. I may have to put that one on.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can put that one on.
I don't think you can.
Do we have a small friend?
Ryan's about as close as it gets. And I
Ryan.
think
And it would
medium.
even be tiny on Ryan.
It would be Ryan. It would be
Because
tiny on Ryan.
he
yes.
squeezed into that Balcones medium. The fuck did I miss Deep Throat?
Yes, I'll show you after
so
show.
apparently Dana wasn't around whenever it
No,
happened.
it was
Okay.
me, Scott, and Lloyd. It was literally like the 3 biggest guys there, all standing like grouped up, and all of a sudden I see this, and I'm like, "Oh, got you." Yeah,
That's awesome.
So fun. Deep throat to gland.
So it sounds because Ryan squeezed into that Balcones
Medium,
the flannel
yes,
that
the
he
flannel,
got.
yes.
It was a medium.
It was
so
a medium.
Maybe we could get Ryan to put on the small.
I feel
don't
we
know if
could.
any of us could put on.
I can't
Like,
do it.
there's literally nobody in our group.
Hey, from the woods on a hunting trip. Look at that. That's
Hey, what's
dedication.
going on, buddy? Glad you tuned in. That's funny.
That's dedication.
Love it. Little Brokeback Mountain action there.
Oh, it's a bunch of dudes. The sausage fest. Oh, Jake, you gonna let him?
They're
do you
going
like
buck
that?
hunting.
They're going buck hunting in the rut. God,
I got your 6, baby.
you're the only person I know that can take a very near and dear term to my heart because of my family ties to the military and make it that fucking dirty. What's wrong with you? Where's Brian from 10th Mountain? I need Brian to come in here and end this shit just right now. Where's 10th Mountain at? I need a rep from 10th Mountain. That's
I'll
too
walk into
funny.
Longhorn with it.
Oh my God. I need pictures. I need pictures.
I would die right there. Just
Bury-
fall over.
Hey, bury me in Dixie, baby. Riley Green's Bury Me in Dixie needs to be playing in the background
There
when
could
that
be-
dude walks in with that shirt.
27 customers, and I'm laying on the ground just dying.
Dying. You're like, I'm done. Kill it. Done. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
That's too fun. Ugh. Crap.
Hilarious.
Yes, so now we've got pictures to upload.
Yes.
God.
Oh, man.
We got pictures to be taken.
Yeah, I would like to see more polos from distilleries.
I
Because I
would
couldn't
too,
find
man.
any.
I
Anywhere
would
we
too.
stopped, I found one. Of all the places we stopped, one distillery polo. Because I can rock that stuff at work.
Well, yeah. I don't know if I can rock it at my work. I think they'd frown on that.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm going to step out and tinkle.
Okay, you step out and tinkle. I'm going to try to get some air up on one nostril without making it look weird. 'Cause I'm starting to get congested. But yeah, definitely hats, pins, like PIN, not PEN, koozies, stickers. And I don't even remember what the fifth thing I said was. So yeah, that's what I need people to start bringing. If not, I need reps to just start shipping the shit to my house. Hats are always a good thing, especially for my head. But good Lord, I'm trying to breathe. It's fun. Oh, we still got that one with that's everything on the table. That's going to be interesting. Oh, so we still got the one, huh?
Yeah. Something I do want to try to make a little more commonplace, and whether that's everybody reaching out to me personally
Yeah.
or the Whiskey Fest Facebook page or whatever the case may be,
Right.
I'd like to start seeing more photos of swag bag
Yes.
take homes.
Yes.
Like, dump that shit out.
Dump
Let me
that
see what
shit.
everybody got.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
I feel like, and maybe I don't know for sure, but I feel like Whiskey Fest, you get some of the best swag, period. So I think that would be a really cool thing to kind of feature on the
Yes.
Whiskey Fest page,
100%.
on our page,
I
on
think it
your
would be
page.
too. Yeah.
Like
throw your swag out.
Yeah.
And not only that, put your favorite piece of swag on there.
yeah,
too.
that'd be a cool one too.
Throw some D's on it. Come on.
Like I liked, we talked a lot about Tim from the Whiskey Idiot.
Yes.
I thought it was really cool that he posted a picture on Instagram of
With
his
his
apron.
apron, yes.
And all the, thanks to our wives, all of the pins.
Yeah.
Get it.
gonna zoom in.
Scoot, I've never been more turned on.
Oh, when you get bigger? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lock it in just like that.
Yeah, that's it right
That's
there.
the money shot.
But I thought that was really cool, especially for somebody. Did you wash your hands? Obviously. in the
Obviously,
backyard.
yes.
Yeah.
He washed his hands.
We have a sprinkler system.
Yeah. Now we have the water rain collector thing. You washed your hands with rainwater.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I thought it was cool. Like, even our wives and everybody was in on getting him pins because that's what he wears on his aprons is all those pins.
I need to look through mine and see if there's some that I don't.
I know. I think I have a Still Austin one, and somebody had mentioned he needs a Still Austin
Yeah.
one.
I need to see what
I,
he's got. and
I think we need to put our
Yeah.
stuff together and see what he doesn't have.
I didn't see one that he doesn't have, and I don't know if he does or not, but I'm not parting with it because it's very near and dear to my heart. I have an Angel's Envy set of angel wings.
Oh, I may have an extra one.
I don't know if he has one. I didn't see one on his.
I've got a
apron.
bag at the house that's got a bunch of pins in it.
course.
I'll bring them. Maybe we can kind of
Yeah.
dump them all out and see what he does and doesn't have, and
we'll talk
figure that
about it.
out, and we'll get him something.
Talk about it.
But it's cool stuff like that. Like he got to participate in a sense.
He got
being
to vicariously through us. Yeah.
all the way from California. Now he's got a bunch of cool pins.
I hope he's here next year. I hope he makes that.
No,
trip.
absolutely. I mean, I think it's going to be a ton of fun. I think people like Raleigh from Bent, they had a great time.
Yes.
Somebody like Brent Elliott going back to Kentucky and knowing the connections that he has and the great time that he had personally.
Right.
That's a big deal.
It's 100% a big deal.
So I'm excited to see where this continues to go. But yeah, so I've got one more.
I feel that's the last call.
No idea what this is going to taste like.
That's the last call.
So if
Send him a
you'd
pic
like,
today. I'm sending him a pin hook and wild turkey. Fantastic. Look
Nice.
at that.
Cute.
Good job, Chuck.
Oh, it's like truly bottled and
Oh,
everything.
wow.
This is not a real bottle, y'all.
Oh, let's see what we got. Color.
some of that.
Yeah, I get you some of
I didn't realize the top.
that. SAB+R.
Yeah. Still Austin Bourbon and Rye. Don't know the proof. Don't know the nothing.
Jesus. Probably proof a million. It'll make me go blind. Oh my God, I can't see shit.
So this is an unreleased Still Austin Boo Rye.
Boorah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
That's very interesting.
Give it a second.
Yeah, let it air. Let it air.
Wow. I'm not mad about the nose.
Not neither. Oh, but that's got some funk on the.
Oh,
That's got some funk.
yeah.
Yeah, it does.
That's
got
fun.
Funk.
That puts the fun in funk.
They need to name that the Funky Chicken. Whew.
Holy moly, guys.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I don't hate it, but
I don't hate it.
It's funky. It's got some funk to it. That to me has out of everything we've had on the table tonight, that has the most Texas funk to it than anything.
Oh,
else on the table.
absolutely.
That's funky.
What is that?
I don't know. Would love to see a Still Austin Boot Riot cash strength. Yes, you and me both. I feel
You've
like
seen it here first.
Yeah, I feel like that's it.
That's it.
I feel
This
like
is
that.
it.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty close. God, that's yeah. I don't know what to put my finger on that one.
I don't know what to think about that.
I don't either.
I'm not mad about it,
Don't neither.
but it has got a funk.
It has it has that Texas funk, no doubt. That's 100% Texas funk. And the coloration, like looking at it between the two and the tube next to it, look at that coloration right in front of you. Turn that one around. Yeah,
Oh, it's so much lighter.
so much lighter.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so much lighter.
Wow. Okay,
yet it-
so these are pretty similar. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to make it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it.
You can probably see it.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see it.
Look how much
Yeah,
lighter
look
it
how
is.
much lighter.
Wow.
That's funky.
That is.
Make it happen. Yeah, absolutely.
Bro.
Mr. Hemingway, absolutely. We will 100% try to make that happen.
Let me make a phone call to Nancy.
Yes.
Um,
Do you have her number now? Why? You were in your Sunday best.
yeah, clearly with my Bucky's hoodie and red pants.
I'm not gonna lie. Can I tell you something? Because we're friends. I saw that picture. I was like, this motherfucker really.
Bro, I was like dressed to drive 4 hours home.
I did that in jeans and a polo.
I am not that person. Like
You
I
need to be that person.
legit.
You're in the industry now. You need to be that person. Damn it.
I initially had fucking Bucky's black sweatpants on and a Bucky's hoodie.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. When I come over for Super Bowl, I'm gonna give a master class on how to dress. You need to take notes.
I got style, bro.
Do you? Because
I'm
the
with
Nancy
the-
picture did not
She-
did not reflect that style.
I'm hip with these kids, bro.
You look like a hobo without the shotgun. Okay, that's what
That's
you
how
look
these
like.
kids be dressing today. Get ready with me.
Stop. You're old. Quit that.
Old.
Quit that shit. What's wrong with you? You got it. Your issues have issues. Jesus Christ.
I don't doubt that for a
Your
second.
issues have issues. God.
Oh man,
That's really funky. I like that.
dude.
That's really funky. I feel heck, leggings.
Leggings is driving right
For a
beside
chick,
him.
I get that. For a woman, I understand that. Okay, I
I
understand
need
that
to
for
try
a
that
woman. For a grown ass man with hobbit feet and a beard, you need to
Bro.
at least wear fucking pants.
So we were in Tennessee.
I don't care about the hoodie. I just need the red pants to fucking disappear. That's what I need. You look like Mr. Kool-Aid from the waist down. Just
Oh
saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Mr. Kool-Aid man.
Right.
Well,
Well,
look who
at
it is,
Yeah,
Kev.
exactly.
Thanks for missing Whiskey Fest.
He'll be here next
Just
year.
kidding.
I got a hunch he'll be here. 'Cause I know that's probably all Scotty's talking about right now. That's got some funk on it.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah, that's got some funk.
I want to live with it.
No, I don't want to go that far. I might have a one night stand with it.
Wouldn't be a bad one.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad one night stand. What about that tequila Ocho?
Yes,
aged
Chuck,
in
I
a-
want to try that.
Widow
He
Jane?
he sends me this. I was already asleep, so I didn't see it till the next morning.
Right.
But he sends me this picture. He's like, "I need help," and I'm like, "The fuck is this?" It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
with your one good eye and
Yeah,
no contact
because
lenses
it's
or
6
glasses.
a.m. and I'm like, "What am I looking at?" And I see it, Widow Jane finish, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." I got nothing, bro.
I got nothing.
So I want to try, and I'm not a big tequila fan. Everybody knows that, but there are some interesting ones
get
out there.
crazy on tequila.
And everything I hear about Tequila Ocho, like the more I look into it or whatever, the more
Ooh, that reminds me.
I hear it. The stuff is
Damn
really
right,
good.
I'll be there. Yes,
God.
he's in there. Thank God.
Jesus.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Lasso Motel was another big talked about.
Yes.
one from Whiskey Fest.
But it's crazy that they have like 20 different expressions. Like you build a wall with that shit because they're square brick. Like
Yes.
they look like those
the glass bricks.
Yeah, those
Yes.
glass bricks that you put in your shower.
I mean, you really could do that with that though.
Probably
Theoretically.
could, yeah. But I mean, the fact that they came out straight out of the gate with 20 fucking expressions. They didn't take their time, not nothing. They said, "Here it is." Boom.
Okay, so we're gonna eat up about 20 minutes. I have one question for you.
Oh God.
You know we do the best dress booth thing every year, okay? I think this year is going to be a different pick for me at least.
Milam and Green.
No, not even close.
Really?
American Metal
Okay.
with the motorcycle. I mean,
yeah. And I liked the cabinet
Yes.
or whatever, the antique looking
Yes.
display that they had. I took
you liked it so much
intentionally,
you took a picture.
right? I
Yeah.
intentionally walked over and took a picture of it because I was like, "That's really nice looking."
To me, American Metal had the best dress booth.
I thought Milam and Green's booth was
Island
really
Greens
nice.
was good, but that
And I'm glad they went bigger this year.
yes,
Like I'm really glad they did it.
yes,
They did it big and proud
Glad
this
they
year.
did too.
American Metal.
American
Yeah,
Metal. Yes, American Metal was a badass booth.
see what I have going on, Kev. I love the mindset there. January 10th, 2026. Be
Yes,
on the lookout.
10th.
You will hear it first, I promise, right here when tickets go on sale.
Yes, I feel we will drop it first.
Yeah, Lasso Motel was my first stop after I hit the floor. You was already drunk.
Sauce by the time I left them. It
Yeah.
was an interesting night. We had an
Like, how
interesting
do you-
night. I don't know.
How do you even offer that as Lasso Motel? Like you got 20 bottles sitting there, and somebody walks up and they're like, "All right, let's do it."
Let's do this shit. That needs to be your first stop.
Going
If you're
home.
gonna do that. Yeah.
And
if
I'm
you're
done.
gonna do that, that needs to be your first stop.
Somebody call an Uber. I'm done.
Somebody call an Uber
Or you like immediately leave that booth,
and go eat.
go eat,
Yes,
drink a bottle of water,
2 bottles.
smoke a cigar,
Yes,
and then come back. Like that's a whole night right
and
there.
you don't walk in like Billy Bob and call puke and rally.
No, that's the whole night right
Yeah,
there.
that's
That's enough.
Yes. Yeah, Lasso
That's worth the
Motel
$100
was-
for GA right there on their table.
Yes, like I said, their stuff was highly talked
So
about.
everybody, okay. So Chuck said American Metal. Did
American
anybody
Metal.
else have a favorite? Like look. So when we say best dress, obviously the best looking booth. What was everybody's pick? I'm curious.
For me, it was American Metal. That motorcycle just
I was really
You don't
impressed.
see that every day.
So we know Four Roses was going to come in swinging.
Yeah, they were going to come in swinging.
They had to.
Brown
right?
Foreman comes in swinging. You know
Maker's
that.
Mark started bringing in the van and their barrels.
Yes.
Come in swinging every year. Maker's Mark does a great job with their little setup and their backdrop. I love Texas Tail's LED bar that they have.
Yes, they got elevated. Very nice.
Yes,
Very nice.
They absolutely did get elevated.
They got elevated.
Absolutely. It's an elevated experience. Why wouldn't you get elevated?
There you go.
There's a lot of really good looking stuff out there. Dickel normally has a pretty good looking booth. I don't remember seeing.
Dickel had a pretty good looking booth.
Obviously, I was running around like Garrison was a little bit smaller this year.
Yeah.
But you gotta love the giant inflatable bottle and their boot that they have there. I think Milam Green did a great job going bigger this year. I'm just curious, what was everybody's favorite looking booth?
Like I said, for me, it was American Model.
I mean, I'm not. You can't be mad about that.
No, you can't.
I mean, they brought in we got asked.
The only thing that would
times
have made it cooler is they let me crank it and drove it around.
It got asked multiple times.
Oh no, I wanted to drive it.
Oh,
like I wanted to be like Ape Hanger, Jesse James.
But
get it.
Like you got to understand, we're in an enclosed building. You're not cranking a motorcycle up.
Fucking fish heads.
I ain't trying to kill people, dog. Liability, insurance.
I'm a responsible driver. I'm not going to kill anybody.
Carbon monoxide in an enclosed building.
Giant Texas was kind of nice. Their stuff was.
It was.
Yeah, small but nice. Yeah.
Is that AM?
AM who? Kevin.
Hi, Dana. Hey. Oh, is that an inhaler?
It is.
Yes,
an inhaler.
it is.
Yes, it is.
He's dealing with a little bit of
a little bit of bronchitis. Nothing major.
I swear to God, if I get sick.
Yeah, you get sick. It's not contagious.
Giant Texas was nice, small but nice. Yeah. I do like Michael's setup that he brings.
His setup's always good. Mike Cosby's setup is always good.
Texas,
guys from Still Austin always have a good setup. Texas Tail.
Texas Tails, I like their
here's
LED
what I
bar
need. We're talking about Texas Tail.
Oh, gosh.
I need Laney in the building for 2026.
It's not going to happen, bro. You got Greg and James out there.
I need Laney.
Who's running the house?
Close the house for the day.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can. They close it for other shit. Trust me. I see the post on Facebook. They close it for other shit.
Like private events or snow days, or you don't close it because you got to send somebody to Whiskey Fest.
No, you close it because you're sending Boss Lady to Whiskey Fest. That's why you close it. Give your employees a nice, neat Saturday off. Give them a 3-day weekend out of it, or 2-day weekend.
If she comes to Whiskey Fest, I will
need her to show up.
Find a way to highlight Texas Tail.
Okay, I like it. I need you to go ahead and tag James Wilson, and Greg, and Nick. I need all them tagged in this right now. I need you to whoop out your keyboard skills.
Let me go to Facebook.
Go to Facebook.
No, we can do it on Facebook.
Yes, so I need you to tag Texas Tail in this.
Let me.
What do you mean won't let you?
I'm going to have to go to actual Facebook.
That's fine. We can do this.
All right, give me just a second.
Yeah, we're over here bouncing around and stuff. But yeah, it's I need Laney in the house one time. I need Laney to experience all that Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest has to offer. Why are we looking at Wonder Woman?
Don't say it like that. It's comics.
I know.
How do I swap? Oh, it's up here.
Yeah, it's up there. There you go.
The functional
There you go. The functional gentleman.
Can I view my page, please?
Yeah.
See page.
Why do you have... Oh, that's rice water. I was like, why is there a thing that's... Why are we promoting that?
We ain't promoting nothing, dog.
No, we're not. Not at all.
All right.
There you
go. At
Texas Tail.
Texas.
Keep going down. Oh, down. Right there. Yes. Yes.
If y'all bring
Boss Lady
next year,
January 2026. Very nice.
Bucky.
Oh, Chuck already did it. Greg Turk.
Promise.
We need to hear.
Highlight.
You need to hear what these guys need.
In some quay.
Hey, it's Eric. Fantastic. I like Eric. You type too fast.
That is a tasting.
You can see which one of us has been around a computer most in life. If I type shit, it's gonna be one thing. It's gonna be like,
Look, everybody's tagging him.
I know. Oh,
Functional
gentleman booth.
Whoa.
Wow, I don't know about that. We'd have to really.
It is a tax write-off.
We gotta have the money first. We need a sponsor on that one.
I know a guy. We need a sample swap soon. Absolutely.
Yes.
Kevin.
Yes.
We need to
We'll
shake
figure
some
out
hands.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll shake some hands, dog.
Good Lord. Yeah, finish the post.
All right.
There
it
you
is.
go. Yes. We need whether it's tasting class or something. Oh, maybe we can do a barrel pick.
What's up, Chuck?
There you
Like
go.
throw up. What's up, Chuck?
What's up, Chuck?
I see what you
That's a funny. I like
All
it.
right, let's see what's happening. All right.
Yes.
Yes, honey, we absolutely do need to do a Texas Tail trip at some point, a functional gentleman booth. If y'all want to start donating
Yes.
to the functional gentleman
Ooh, can we do a GoFundMe?
booth fund,
Yes.
we will
GoFundMe.
absolutely go.
We'll do a GoFundMe.
We'll do that all day long.
Yeah.
They want to do. They own that.
Wait, who owns that? We don't.
Oh dang, Dana's done tagged her.
Oh, good Lord, Texas Tail. Yeah, they're all tagged all over the place. Yes.
Dang it.
Good Lord.
Y'all quit.
They are 100% in it.
We need. Yes, we do. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, God.
wreck in the building, dog.
What'd the Hemingway do? I don't know
I
neither.
did deleted it.
No.
Not a Hemingway.
Not a Hemingway.
Eric.
Oh, Eric. Here we go.
Everybody loves Eric.
Hey, dude,
Hey,
man.
Eric. When are you coming back on?
Yes, we need Eric.
I feel like you've talked about it multiple times.
He has.
And
He has. He tried to get me to do it when you were in Tennessee.
I know.
I wasn't feeling it. What about a Texas Tail trip? Hey, don't get me in line. My wife's talking about going
Dude,
for
I'm
our
in.
anniversary.
Like, I ain't mad about
Like,
it.
she's talking about going for our anniversary right now. Like, I was looking at Airbnbs in Galveston yesterday.
We talk about Texas Tail a lot.
We do talk about Texas Tail a lot. We do talk about the tail a
ain't mad
lot.
about it?
No, not mad about it at all. The premier whiskey spot in this area of Texas.
Yeah, right?
I like it.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Oh, God. You ready to hit that last call?
Yeah, we can do that.
Because I feel if
Oh,
I
it's-
hit this
yeah.
inhaler a little more, yeah.
Probably need some.
I need some downtime. I'm not gonna. I'll need a.
I need to pull one. I need to pull up on Friday. Chuck,
There you go. Pull it
bro,
up.
grab your little briefcase.
Yes.
Your bourbon briefcase.
I need to convert that. That's the next project for me.
Oh, we need to
convert
work on that
Yeah.
thing.
All I gotta
That'd
do
be
is
cool
phone.
as shit. Yeah.
It's already sealed. The one
Yeah,
hole
no,
that was
we
in
need
it,
to
I
do-
sealed it.
I think it'd be cool as shit to do something with that. Yeah, Chuck, bring your little bourbon briefcase.
Missy wants to make a day trip tomorrow. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, can't do it tomorrow. Matt, the little one's got dance.
Chuck, you obviously, I mean, I don't know that we've ever formally invited you on. Have we ever invited Chuck
I
on?
think we have. I feel like we have.
Chuck, you've got to open. I mean, it's a fucking open door. You show up,
Yes.
you're on. But bring a little bourbon suitcase and we'll have
A
some fun.
live bottle share. Holy shit.
Ooh.
That's an interesting idea. That'd have to be a Saturday though. That would have to.
That would-
100%
that's
be a
interesting,
Saturday.
Shelby.
That's very interesting. That would be a Saturday show.
Oh, absolutely. That would have to be a Saturday show.
show.
Interesting. Never thought about that.
It is very interesting.
Huh.
It is very
I like
interesting.
that idea.
We'll have to run. We'll have to kick that one around.
2025 goals.
Okay. I like it.
All right, cool. Yeah. Chuck, definitely roll up sometime.
Yes.
Like that'd be a fun
That'd
friends
be
of
a
the
good fun one. Yeah.
Friends of the Gentleman Show.
Yep.
Eric, we need to have you back on for another one. You're obviously beloved by the fans for some ungodly reason.
They're not fans. They're family.
Fam, that's what I
Everybody
meant.
loves
Fam.
Eric. Everybody loves
I
Eric.
meant fam, not fan.
Till this shit's already gotten to his head.
Shut up. I said the wrong word.
Fucking
It,
hate
literally one letter.
Hey, one letter makes a difference.
It really does. I like that idea.
That's a very good idea.
It's
I
rolling
like
around
that.
in my head now.
Of course. Like everything else.
Yeah.
Of course, it rolls around in your head.
That's funny.
It's very funny.
Honey, if you're not here yet, I'm ready for some Whataburger.
Ooh.
I just need my blind wife to agree to drive me home. She blind?
She ain't blind. She's blonde.
Blonde. Blonde. Yeah, kind of the same.
Tomato.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like I said, I looked at Airbnbs. I was already planning it, like for my anniversary. Number 16. I've been married for a while.
You have been married for a while.
16 years this May.
I'm not sure I'll ever catch up to you.
You'll catch up at some point.
No, you'll always be ahead. Y'all got married before us.
Maybe not. I may stop counting at one point. I may just stop counting and let you catch up.
Eric is Framley. Yes,
He is
absolutely.
Framley. Good job.
He is Framley.
We got to get the wine done. Oh, you got to get the wine done.
Yes, I did get the wine done.
The wine.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of funk. Oh, God, my nose.
Blonde at night. She blonde all the time.
Yeah.
I feel that. I got to wear glasses at night.
I wear glasses during the day, but they're blue light blockers.
Oh, yeah. That's
Well, I mean, when you look at I'll have to load it up on the Facebook page and do a virtual tour of my office.
Yeah.
It's like 2 computer monitors, a Surface Pro that's on the desk, fucking maps, a mini fridge because I'm fat. I mean, it's all the things. It's all good stuff. You got one of those things? Oh, wait, that's my job.
Yeah, that's your job.
I got one of those things. It hangs above my office, actually. It's a good one. I think it's going to meet a lot of people. We got an air mattress chuck. I got one of those, too. I found it when I cleaned out my office, which, by the way, I have to order a bigger liquor cabinet. My other one is full.
Well, yeah.
I got to expand already. I think I'm getting a 4-footer.
Yeah?
Yeah, I measured it out. I can put a 4-footer on that wall and not even cover the window. If I want to cover the window, I can go probably 6 foot. But then it puts it right up against my computer desk, so I think I'm going to stick with 4. But I'm in the process of looking for a liquor cabinet.
Are you going to go cabinet or are you going to go shelves?
Man, I don't know. I talked to my mom, and my uncle supposedly has one in storage.
Like a shelf or a cabinet?
It's a cabinet, but it has glass doors on it. Like each shelf has the doors that you swing up and shove in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think there's like 4 or 5 of them, and I want to say it's like 4 foot by like almost 6 foot.
Dana's given me permission to rearrange her section of the bedroom to put another shelf up because it's flowed up. So I'm sure you've watched The Sips at the Lodge before.
Yes.
My little desk that I bought
Yes.
to do it in front of my shelf.
Yes.
It's 100% full of whiskey, and I can't move it anywhere. There's nowhere for it to go. So the last 2 episodes I've done outside, which has been great because I've gotten to smoke a cigar.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Like, it's been really cool. But, like, we got to expand. And then she gave me permission to expand to her side. So
I like it.
at some point, the little pink rick house is going to have to be a thing.
Yes.
Like, I'm going to have to.
You're going to have to use it to house whiskey.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's going to have to make a move. But,
Is it going to move, or you're just going to build a fence around it?
yeah, so I'm going to expand the fence so
you
that
go.
it blocks it in and I can lock it.
You want some other advice? Get a fence around your pool
No, probably not.
to keep the pig out. I'm tired of the mess.
Yeah, you and me both. Yeah.
I saw the pig went swimming, yes.
I trust Paul Bernard could get me home. Eric, you drink, yeah, for sure.
Eric
Yes,
did
Eric,
do
the
this.
pig did go swimming. Luckily, things are lighter in the water than they are out of the water because a 190-pound pig would be very difficult to lift.
Yes.
So, but Bradley got it out,
Shout out to your daughter. I love it.
and she didn't hesitate. Like, if you see the video,
Oh, yeah, she jumped in
she
rubber boots
sees
and all.
and goes straight in.
Yeah. Her rubber boots filled up fast.
Yeah, they did. She took them off and she's like, "My minion socks are messed up," because they were soaking wet.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
And she dumped like a full boot, 2 full boots of water
boots.
out. But it's hilarious. But it was, I mean, surprisingly, that's the first time a pig's gone in.
I like it.
But it's funny. It's been an adventure.
Highland cow.
Why,
After the-
Kevin? Why?
After the pig episode, I think we're going to put the Highland cow on hold until they get a fence.
Dustin Abbott has already threatened to drop off a Highland cow
Yes.
and goats
Fainting goats.
for goat yoga.
If they're fainting goats, I'm in. I love those things.
Hold on. I texted Emiliano and I said,
God.
the family has spoken. We need a still Austin Boo Rye. This is my blend from the day of the pick.
Oh, we're going to leave it at that. Breaking news.
We're just going to leave it at,
Yeah, we're teasing it. Tune in next
Wow.
week. Tune in next week. We'll
Wow.
talk about it. Yeah. I like it.
there's a thing.
It's a thing. We got a thing.
Highland cow loves to swim. Your mom loves to swim.
Hey, she's a nice lady. Don't talk about her like that. God. Can't take you nowhere. You can't dress worth a shit. You don't know how to act. I mean, what the hell? God. Good Lord. Make it happen. I feel we're doing more than making it happen at this point, Kevin. I haven't seen any of the communications. None. My phone never goes off.
Okay.
It's silent all the time.
All right.
I do. Before you ask, I have one.
You got one of
in
them
my
things?
head already.
Yes.
It hangs above my head in my office, and I can tell you exactly what it is
That's a hell of a way to end the night.
because I look at it every day.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. Wow.
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 Yeah.
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 There's a thing. That's a thing.
I like it. I gotta
I
get
don't know
some
what you're talking
decongestant.
about. I know nothing.
I know nothing. I see
know
nothing.
nothing.
Right now, I smell nothing. It's rough. Like I'm glad.
I need to get you in the house.
Yes.
You need some medicine and some bed.
Yes, I need medicine in bed.
All right. Well, if you're ready for the thing,
I got the thing.
you're always ready.
They're always ready for it. I feel this one's a good one. This one's almost as good as last week's. Mike Wright really liked last week's.
Last week's was really good.
Last week's was really good.
All right. Well, here we go. Let's go for Hop.
This one's from Confucius. He who masters himself, or conquers himself, sorry. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. It hangs above my desk.
Nice. Confucius was a smart man. Was he ever confused?
Oh no. But he came up with one of the greatest lines ever. He who stands on toilet high on pot.
We may ride tomorrow. Beaumont, maybe Mont Bellevue. Shelley is working.
Nice.
Shelley's great people.
She is.
She can't bowl worth a shit, but
Stop it. She can. Shit. You didn't hear my other Confucius one, did you? Man who stands on toilet high on pot.
only in Colorado.
Yes.
No shit.
Maybe California. I hear they're going to legalize it at some point.
Right?
If they hadn't already done it.
Yeah, probably. But no, absolutely.
I don't know if you're supposed to take an inhaler and drink whiskey or not, but we're trying it.
Probably not, but whiskey kills a lot of
Bacteria?
sure. The reason it doesn't mold and it stays good in a bottle
good.
forever.
Yes, forever. Forever, ever?
Forever, ever.
I like it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Please. All right. You've been awesome.
I try.
You muscled through it. Appreciate it. I'm glad we did this tonight. It's always a blast.
Hard of the line, bro.
I've been here. I am who I am. He who gets still Austin Boo Rye is the guy. Well,
I like that one too. I don't know if I can put that above my office, but I really like that one.
we'll see what we can do.
I like it.
Mr. Hemingway.
Hemingway?
As always, everybody in the comments, we can't thank y'all enough. Y'all
100%.
are legit the freaking best. Like
They're
this is so much
They're
fun.
what drives us.
No, absolutely. This is so much fun. Please cough into the microphone.
I try not to.
Always great. There were a couple of us with still Austin Boo Ryes. Absolutely. But as always, kicking off the weekend, functional Friday style. Goes off the rails, comes back on the rails, goes back off the rails.
Rest up and be better than ever next week.
That's right.
Yeah. Because I can't
We're
breathe.
going to come back stronger than ever.
Of course. I may have more drugs on the table next week.
Bucky,
Who knows?
what you saying about shit? Nothing.
Havana.
Screw you, Chuck.
Havana, na-na.
Shelly bowls great. She has a real handle on them balls.
Stop it. Really? That's what you're going to end with?
Maybe.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. You got something better?
Shelly's a fantastic lady. I'm trying to be nice.
We love y'all.
Yes.
Hashtag FG family.
Yes.
Couldn't do the show without y'all. This has been great. We're getting the flop up out of here. We're 20 seconds away from 2 hours, so just gonna hold.
Oh, you're just gonna make it an even 2 hours?
Just gonna roll for 2 hours.
How are we gonna eat up 2 hours?
What? I like balls. That's what I said.
Hey,
she handles dim balls.
Oh my God, y'all have went off the rails.
Knock them down. Now you can say it. Shelly sucks at bowling. 2 hours. Go.
My tongue get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one look.